Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? I'm Jake, and this is R26, where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. In today's live review, we will be live reacting to the Xander Zayas, Jaron Boots Ennis face off. I want to give a couple people some time to pull up in here. Let's get this video. I don't know if y'all seen it yet. Put a one in the chat if you've seen it, or put it in a one in the chat, or put a two in the chat if your first time seeing it is gonna be with me. I need to learn how to put some polls in the chat. So I can just put some polls in the chat and y'all can, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all be thinking. Cause y'all don't be typing. I'm like, let me know and drop it below. Nobody be typing nothing. So let's get started. I want to let more people pull up in here, but y'all be sure to help support the channel. It's the zone. Damn, I'm a turncoat too? That's crazy word. That's crazy word. I be getting it from every angle. Like, I be having all the fan bases mad at me. All of them. Let me sip some water real quick and we're gonna get the video started. I was just scrolling down X and I seen a clip and I was like, ooh, I started laughing and I said, let me go watch this face off. And then I was like, let me just go watch it with the two centers because I don't know if they seen it, but I think it just came out. So I say, let me hop on here and do a live review. I haven't done a live review in a while. We got this big fight coming up. I can't wait to start having the conversations around it. Y'all be sure to help support the channel by hitting the $ 2 cents boxing or letting me know and dropping it below in a super chat. If you're listening to the replay, you can hit the heart with the $, leave a special thanks below. Let me know you enjoy the content. Everybody drop your 2 cents below and let me know how you feel about, hold on a second, y'all. All right, let's see. Um, let's pull up the video. Pull up the video. Um, all right, here we go. Here we go. Let me fix my screen. All right. Um, all right, here we go. Here we go. Y'all ready to get started? I'm excited. I haven't seen this. I don't know who all is watching have seen it or not, but we about to get started. Y'all let me put drop an ear emoji in the chat if the sound is good and if everything is good.
Throw the money out the window if you want. We fight for legacy. I won't let you take advantage of your plan A. You won't have to go to plan B, plan C, plan D.
It's over. Xander Zayas gets the stopping.
Bucks come back home with me, guaranteed.
Told you, that was the last time we'll touch him.
I'm gonna take them regardless, guaranteed. it's different when you're in there. I'm a lot faster than what you think, a lot stronger, a lot slicker, a lot wiser.
Man, that was a professional championship beatdown by Boots Ennis, man. It doesn't matter.
All right, I just want to give y'all a heads up. Since this is the zone, I'm gonna have to do a lot of pausing it. I'm taking a risk because usually they be striking people's stuff. So I'm gonna have to pause it a lot because I'm not trying to get the strike or the claim or whichever one it is. But y'all be sure to help support the channel because they probably gonna demonetize it. I don't know. All right, here we go.
At the end of the day, he comes down to June 27th, 12 rounds or less. See who's the best man.
Give me a second, y'all. Okay, all right, here we go, here we go, here we go. So, here we go.
Well, Xander, Boots, welcome. Xander, I want to start with you. Everybody involved with the making of this fight said this fight does not happen unless you are the one that's pushing for it. You very easily could have taken a lesser fight after back-to-back title wins. Instead, you're jumping right in with the man that people believe is one of the top fighters in any weight class and all the boxes. The question I have is why? Why were you so insistent on making this fight happen?
To be great, you have to face the great guys, right? He's one of the best at 154 pounds. And I say I'm the best at 154 pounds. Only way to find out is by stepping in the ring. Simple as that.
Boots, you've had a hard time getting guys to
Man, they be killing me with this blonde hair. I promise.
fight you over the years. What did you think when this guy didn't just walk towards your fight, he ran towards it?
No, I was glad. I was excited. Once we figured out that, the virtual situation didn't go through, I called Eddie. I said, yo, go get Xander. I'm like, please. I'm like, let's make that happen. That's a fight that the fans want to see. I feel like he up and coming young, hungry, or he champion, but he up and coming hungry. He trying to make a name for himself. Why not? Why not take what he got?
I mean, this is refreshing, right? Two good fighters that actually wanted to fight each other, right? We could say they wasn't worried about the money and all of that other stuff, but we know what it is. But it was two actual fighters that really wanted to get in the ring with each other and actually fight each other at the peak and prime of their careers. And Xander really wants to challenge himself, and Boots really wants to challenge himself, and they feel that this is their opportunity to prove who they really are.
Did it make you wonder at all that, why is this guy?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
What do you think you do better than him?
I think
Now, this is a good question. What do y'all think Boots does better than Xander? I wonder what y'all gonna have to say before I play it. What do y'all think Boots do better than Xander? That's a crazy question, though. What do you do better than him? Like, he's sitting right there. Let's see what Boots finna say.
like I said before, I think he's a solid fighter. A good fighter. Yeah, he's champion for a reason. But I think I do everything better. All around the board, I do everything. I can box, I can bang, inside, outside, mid range, whatever you want to do, I can do, and you're gonna see on fight night.
Xander, what do you
He said he do everything better. This is the same thing I've been saying though. I must say I completely agree. I completely check Discord ASAP. Dungeon, what you talking about, Dungeon? Shit, here we go with Dungeon. You disrupting the show, Dungeon. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I got you. All right. So let's see what Xander finna say, because Boo say he do everything better. He say he do everything better. All right, here we go.
Think you do better than him?
Man, same thing he mentioned. I got everything. I got all the skills in the world. I listen to my corner. I make the adjustments. I know how to fight. I know how to box. I know how to bang in the inside. I know how to fight in the outside. I know how to take angles. I do everything. I'm as athletic as he is.
You guys have had a few things to say over the last couple of weeks. One of the things that you said, Boots, was basically that Xander's taking this fight because of the money, that you're the big name, you're the big fish at 154. You bring the most money to the table. Do you believe that?
Yeah,
Okay. He taking the fight for the money. I mean, it could be two things can be true. Xander Zayas could be taking the fight for the money and also wanting to challenge himself. I'll be honest with y'all, he not giving me like he feeling some type of way about the fight. Like his energy don't seem like like he worried. You know what I'm saying? Like he seems very confident. At first I was trying to, analyze the confidence and like what's up? Like is he selling the fight? Is he really confident? Is he, you know what I'm saying? But I'm watching the interview. I'm looking at his body language, you know what I'm saying? He chilling. He ain't doing a lot of fidgeting and moving. He not overdoing it, over talking, or at least not yet. Or over, so he not doing none of that. Like he seems like he's being sincere in what he's saying. Now I'm not saying whether that means he's gonna beat Boots or not. I'm just saying as far as like he not out here Kid Austin and Auntie Scope. Oh, all I gotta do is make it 12 rounds and it'll look good. Now he not out there on there. He really finna go in there and compete. That's what he's giving me. He's giving me, I'm really finna go in there and compete. That's what I'm getting. Like, I ain't finna like, you know how like even with Tank and Frank Martin, like we knew Frank Martin had these skills and abilities, but you knew Frank Martin he was shook a little bit. He was shook a little bit. He was a little anxious. I don't see no anxiousness from Xander right now. I don't see no anxiousness from Xander right now. Why you say hell nah, Melvin L? All right, here we go.
sure. I'm the biggest name on 54 right now, and I feel like everybody in the division, if they sound to fight me, they're gonna make the most money. It's guaranteed. Like, so yeah, that's how.
Who say he the cash cow in the division? I mean, I've been hearing people disputing that. I don't know. Would I say he's the cash cow in the division? I mean, I don't know. Because it seems like everybody just keep outpricing themselves to fight you. So are you really the cash cow if so many people can outprice themselves to fight you? I don't know if I would necessarily say he's the cash cow yet.
What do you think?
It's never been about the money. Never. I mean, when I fought for the two belts, it was never about the money. When they gave me the Virgil Ortiz fight, it wasn't about the money. Sebastian Fundora wasn't about the money. Boots, it's not about the money. It's about the legacy. I want to be the best. And this is how you make it happen. Forget about the money. You can throw the money out the window if you want. We fight for legacy here.
You buy that?
I like it. I hear what he's saying. I like it.
Boots like, yeah, that sounds good. But say throw the money out the window. Ain't no throw the money out the window. This your big listen. Now, what's facts is that this is Xander's biggest payday. So he is his biggest payday for sure. Now that's for a fact. Is he the money cash cow at 154? That's debatable. Is he Xander Zayas' biggest payday? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I mean, Whether you taking it for the money or not, your energy is giving. I'm coming into this fight and I'm gonna be competitive, and we're gonna see what's up.
Things as well over these last couple of weeks. One thing you said that caught my eye was that you said that Boots is basically a weight bully. That all his time at 147, a lot of his success, you seem to imply that was because he was bigger than a lot of these guys. Why do you believe that?
He was. I mean, look at Stanionis. Look at all the guys that he faced at 47. He was.
Okay, here we go with Boots. We keep getting the weight bully allegations, and I mean, he was bigger than those guys. He was bigger than those guys, but I think Boots was fighting who would fight him, right? He wasn't intentionally picking smaller and this and that. He wasn't intentionally picking those type of opponents because they were smaller. He was a big fighter at 147, and he fought who fought him. I mean, if anybody can show me otherwise, then cool, I'm open to hearing that. But from what I've seen since I've been following Boots, which is for a very long time, he's been fighting who's available to him. He's not going around making sure all his fighters fit the description and got certain dimensions. From what I've seen, if you can prove me otherwise, please do so.
Way bigger, way more athletic than all these guys, and they go in there thinking or knowing, okay, like once it hit me, I don't want to get hit no more. That's it, you know. And you got a guy that is as big as you, is as athletic as you, and he's as hungry as you. It's a whole different story.
You disagree?
Most definitely.
Now, hold on, Boots. Now, is he as athletic? I'm gonna have to stop Xander right there. You're not as athletic as Boots, Xander. Like, come on, y'all. Come on. He's not as athletic. No, there's nobody boxing right now as athletic as Jaron Boots Ennis. He's the most athletic, physically gifted, talented we've seen since Roy Jones. Xander Zayas cannot compare to that, in my opinion. Just to give my 2 cents. What y'all think? Is Xander Zayas just as athletic as Boots?
And like I said, he gonna see on fight night for sure. And like I said, I took my head off to him. But June 27th, Boots come back home with me, guaranteed.
All right.
Damn, do y'all see Boots' facial expression turning so cold? I'm gonna rewind that. Look at his face. Watch his face when he say coming home with me, guaranteed. Boots got like a little dark side, like a little, you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, he gonna see on fight night for sure. And like I said, I took my head off to him. But June 27th, Boots come back home with me, guaranteed.
All right.
Damn.
When was the last time we'll touch him?
I'll touch him again.
All right.
All right.
Last time you see them as close, it's gonna be this.
I'm gonna take them regardless,
right.
Guaranteed. Straight like that.
I'm glad you think that way. That's the way you know. That's the way you gotta think.
I know.
That's the way you gotta think.
It's not the way I know.
That's the
I'm saying it's not the way I think I know. And it's always crazy when somebody is like talking to you aggressively, but they're being eerily calm and smiling, body language relaxed, chewing gum, and they talking shit to you like that. Wow.
way the last guy thought. That's the way the guy before that
those
thought.
guys. Stop comparing me to them guys. I'm not them. I don't fight nothing. I don't fight nothing like them guys.
All right.
And like I said before, I would have fought them same two guys he just fought. The whole world would be bashing me.
Yeah.
For sure.
Uh-oh. Tell the truth, Boots. Tell the truth. Yeah, see, y'all been doing all this talking about Boots and he ain't been saying nothing. Now when he getting in front of these cameras, he's saying something about it. You talking about the guy before that, Come on, man. You know them guys is nothing like Boots. Cut it out.
That's how you know I'm at a different level. And I'm gonna show him there's really levels to this boxing game. Like I said here, a solid fighter for sure. Getting better, but I'm just be too much for him. All this is gonna be too much for him. It's too much. This pay-per-view,
what do you mean all
first
this?
tour, everything. All this stuff is gonna be too much for you.
I've done it before.
Look, he's trying to put him up on some game. He like, listen, man, all this gonna be too much for you. And Boots he's not even talking about the fight. He's just talking about since it's a pay-per-view, the interviews, the media days, all that stuff that you got to do. I think a lot of that, I think that really gets to these opponents of these big stars. Like, y'all think Kid Austin gonna be ready for some shit like this? The lights, the interviews. Hold on, y'all. Dondra, you did not write me back, bro. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying all that stuff. I mean, Xander seemed pretty cool though. Like he doesn't seem rattled at all. So I don't know. I don't know, Boots. I don't know if it's gonna have the effect that you think on him. Maybe he might be used to the spotlight or don't mind the spotlight.
That's cool. It's different when you doing with somebody else that's bigger and better.
Bigger.
Yep.
Isn't it the same thing if I've done it before?
No, it's
If
different.
I've done it before,
If
I've done it before, I'd do it again, right?
No,
if you land on the moon once, you can land on the moon twice.
No, it's different. It's different when you're doing with somebody that's bigger and know what they're doing. It's a whole different thing.
So you're saying that the guys. So you're saying that the guys before didn't know what they were doing.
What are you talking about? What you say?
You said that it's different when somebody knows what they're doing. So the guys before didn't know what they were doing.
I'm telling you, hey, this doing too much for you, basically, and that's how I feel. If it's not too much, that's good for you. That's good for you.
And I'm glad you think that way.
Yeah,
I'm glad that you
too much for you.
I'm glad that you think it's gonna be.
I don't know. He's telling you, bro, it ain't gonna be too much. Maybe it's a lot for Boots because he don't like people all in his face like that. But no, I do think that these media weeks, the interviews, the lights, the attention, I think all of that mess with these fighters, especially if they're not used to it. Y'all remember how Tank used to be in the beginning? He didn't even talk. He could just stand there nodding his head and Floyd just be standing there talking about himself. Tank didn't even talk. He had to be like carried through the whole media thing until he could do it himself. But I mean, he was a way bigger star though.
Be too much.
Good.
Same way. 3 guys have thought the same thing.
I'm not those guys. Stop comparing those guys. We two different styles, 3, 4 different, whatever you comparing to.
Perfect.
Don't fight nothing like them guys.
Perfect. And I don't fight nothing like the guys you fought before either.
Okay. I've seen your style before.
Okay.
Plenty of times.
All right.
There's nothing I've never seen before.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
You're nothing I've never seen before either.
I'm glad you think that's good.
My bad, y'all. I was on mute. Xander, no, he capping. You seen Boots before, Xander? You've seen a Boots before, Xander. Come on, Xander, stop it. Just give him his credit. Just give him his credit. You a very unique fighter, blah, blah, blah. Come on, don't act like you seen Boots before, Xander. Now, Boots saying he's seen a Xander before, I could see that. Xander, I mean, he don't do nothing special, no bells and whistles. He's a decent boxer. I think it might be a little bit of hype behind him, but he's a decent boxer.
We're fighters for a reason.
Yeah, for sure.
We fight all the styles.
We're going to see.
Style that's put in front of you.
We're going to see.
Because let's take it back to the amateurs. Back in the amateur days, there's no training camp. You prepare for whoever was in the division and you ran through them. So you saw every style. So at the end of the day,
exactly,
it's what we've been used to. I mean, we're used to this thing.
I'm glad you knew that. That's good.
You said that head of his is going to be a sitting target for you.
Yes.
Hey, Xander is Xander is relaxed. I don't sense no anxiousness or no. I don't want to say no nervous energy at all, but he looks very comfortable right now in this setting. I'm not sensing like no too much anxiousness from him.
Why do you think that?
Because I watched a lot, and I seen him, and he don't really move his head too much.
I thought you didn't watch tape.
Yeah, no, I watch.
Oh,
I never really seen you fight before until recently, until we was, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, I just watched tape.
Yeah.
I don't. You ask anybody.
No,
I just told you I watched tape.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I never seen you really fight.
I thought you said in a couple interviews that you didn't watch tape. So
I did see that before.
Yeah,
but I never seen you fight before.
It's funny that now you see it. Now that I'm facing me,
what?
It's all right.
You see,
bro, he is not just now watching tape because he's facing you. He's watching tape because he said he never seen you fight before. But they finna take it and spin it. If he's seen you, I take it as I take it as if he's seen you fighting before, he don't go watch no tape to try to, you feel me? He just let his team put it together. But since he's never seen you fight before, he want to go watch some tape. But you could take that you could take that either way.
What?
That you're watching tapes now. That's a good thing
That's
to
what
pick
you
up.
do. That's what you're supposed to do, right?
That's a good thing to pick up.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Why do you think this is a man who's got 2 belts over here, accomplished a lot at 23 years old, but you believe you're levels above him? You're levels above the guys that he's fought before.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Why do you think that?
Just I've been there with top guys already, and I've been at the level for a while now, so I know what it takes to be here, and it's different up here, and like I said, I'm glad he took the fight, and like I said, he gonna see. I don't really got too much to say, for real. If he make any mistakes, he gonna pay for sure, guaranteed.
Ooh, look at that menacing look. Look at that look. He got these thick. First of all, boots. Can you see, baby? Cause them glasses look just a little kind of thick. Can you see, boots? Is this why you get hit too much, but win every round? Cause you can't see. But anyway, I'm joking. Look at how he's looking at him. Look at these eyes. Look, y'all need me to zoom in? Oh, it won't let me zoom in, y'all. Wow, look at Boo's eyes. Look how he looking at him through them thick ass glasses. These boxers can't see.
You're laughing at that.
No, it's just I like it because it's the way he's supposed to. It's the way we all supposed to think. We go in there, we're confident. We try to play in these mind games, and we try to.
Nah. Come on, Xander. You had me till you just looked away. Till you broke the eye contact and start talking to the host after what he told you. Come on, Xander. Come on now. You supposed to look him dead in his eyes and say something back before you turn your head and start talking to the host. He just told you they coming home with me for sure, and he ain't got nothing else to say.
Act tough and stuff. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it comes down to June 27th, 12 rounds or less. See who's the best man.
Your trainer did say something at the press conference, though, that was interesting. He said you sat down with him and you explained why you want this fight, why you believe you can beat him. You clearly see something that you believe you can take advantage of. What do you see?
Everything. He's
We know what happened to the last person that I see something. What happened to the last person that seen something? What happened? Y'all seen what happened to the last person that seen something, huh? What happened to them? I'm just saying. Yeah, so everybody always sees something.
He's never been uncomfortable. He's always had it his way. His whole life. I'm gonna make him uncomfortable.
Whole life. He know me.
Your whole professional career, I should say. Your whole professional career, he's had his own way. He's never been uncomfortable. He's never had to make an adjustment because all these guys were tailor-made for him to look good.
Because I do what I want. I do what I want when I'm in there. And you're gonna see. You're gonna see.
Come fight night.
June 27th.
Look at him, Xander.
He's gonna be uncomfortable.
Look at him, Xander.
He's gonna be 10 steps behind me.
How I'm gonna be 10 steps behind you? Please let me know.
You will find out.
Hey, that boy say, how I'm gonna be 10 steps behind you. Please let me know. I didn't say he should look at him while he's speaking to him. I said when Boots looked at him and said what he said, he looked away and started talking to the host. And I'm saying he should have responded to Boots and then started talking to the host. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, you broke the eye contact and started talking to the host. You should have responded after he told you that. It's looking like you're trying not to look at him for real. All right, let's watch the rest of it. Come on, Xander. You started out good at the beginning.
All right, we're going to see.
All right.
Because it's nothing that you can do.
Perfect.
Saying no.
All right.
All right.
Do you think he can make you uncomfortable?
You can't say. I can't really say. I ain't been in the ring, but from the things that I've seen, nah. Like I said, I've been there with a lot of tough guys and things like that. And like I said, it's levels.
But and that's what I'm saying. This doesn't come to who's the toughest.
Did anybody hear me say that he broke eye contact because he was scared? I did not say that. I said he should not have respect. I'm not about to go back and forth with y'all. Y'all just jump to all kind of conclusions. I don't understand why y'all do that. Y'all need a parachute the way y'all jump to conclusions.
I don't care about who's the toughest. It's about who's the smartest. Boxing is about hitting, not getting hit. It's not about who's the toughest, who got the biggest balls, who can punch harder. It's about who can make the adjustments. And when I make the adjustments and he doesn't have an answer for them, he's going to be.
Do y'all see how Boots is talking to Xander and Xander keeps talking to the host? He was not doing this at the beginning of the interview. They was looking at each other and talking to each other. I'm not saying if he's scared or I'm not saying any of that. I'm just acknowledging the body language and the behaviors in the interview. And I'm just trying to read it a little bit and telling y'all what I think.
Uncomfortable.
I got an answer for everything.
Look at him, Xander.
It's your time to run out of luck.
No, you gonna run out of luck. Them belts come home with me, guaranteed.
I don't run out of luck because I don't believe in luck.
Guaranteed, them belts come home with me.
Well,
All right.
that's what you're supposed to believe. That's what I'm saying. You're supposed to think that.
That's what I know.
Boots say hi. This is so Boots talk trash is like he's being very direct. He's not even being passive, but it's coming off like passive aggressive, but he's not being passive aggressive because he's being direct. I don't really know what this is called.
I'm glad you think that way.
That's what I know.
I'm glad you think that way.
And like I said, I ain't gonna miss at all. So.
All right. You got a big body too, right? And you big. And you a big guy.
Oh, me?
Oh, somebody said Boots' leg shaking. Somebody say Boots' leg shaking under the table. But that just looked like I'm comfortable. You know, you be bouncing your leg up and down. But it's not continuously shaking, is it? I'm gonna watch. I ain't see his legs.
Yeah, that's what you said.
No, you said that. No, I said you're not even that big. That's what I said. Yeah.
Because that means that you're a big guy. Because I think I'm a pretty big guy.
No Diddy, but I don't.
No,
I really know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he got going on, but
Let's say no Diddy. Come on, Boots.
Nobody's taking it there.
I don't know what you got going
Nobody's
on there,
taking
but
it. Nobody's taking it there.
No, but yeah,
Nobody's taking
we're
it
gonna
there.
see on June 27th. That's all. That's what I'm here for. I'm excited. I can't wait. Like,
I'm excited too.
Yeah.
I mean,
You said, Xander.
Xander,
One of the things you said.
why Xander won't look at Boots? Boots is looking dead at Xander. He's looking dead every time he talking. He looking dead at Xander. Every time Xander talking, he looking away, looking down, looking at the host. He making minimal eye contact.
That you're not only going to beat him, you're going to rip his heart out. What does that look like?
Man, it's what I'm saying. He's gonna be uncomfortable. He's gonna get to a point where his head, his brain, won't be able to give him the answers he's looking for. His body won't be able to react, and when that time comes, he's in deep waters.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. What he's saying, that right, this shit right here.
To a point where his head, his brain, won't be able to give him the answers he's looking for. Man, it's what I'm saying. He's gonna be uncomfortable. He's gonna get to a point where his head, his brain, won't be able to give him the answers he's looking for. His body won't be able to react, and when that time comes, he's in deep waters. He's in trouble now. And then
Now, what is Xander Zayas possibly going to do that his brain won't give him the answers that he's looking for and his body won't be able to react? Am I tripping? I just want to see if somebody thinking what I'm thinking. That's crazy. Let's hear that one more time.
One of the things you said was that you're not only going to beat him, you're going to rip his heart out. What does that look like?
Man, it's what I'm saying. He's gonna be uncomfortable. He's gonna get to a point where his head, his brain, won't be able to give him the answers he's looking for. His body won't be able to react, and when that time comes, he's in deep waters.
What are you going to do that his head and his brain won't give them the answers that he's looking for, and his body won't be able to react. Who have you ever fought and did like that before, Xander? This shit just pissed me off right here. I'm not gonna get too deep into that. We're gonna come back to that. We might have to talk about that on Ladies Night or something. Y'all come back, join me for Ladies Night, women only panel, male call-in show, Friday night, 8:30 p.m. But that's that's crazy to say. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, let's keep
He's in
going.
trouble now. And then that's when his heart is gonna come with me. He's not gonna be able to handle it.
He must not know. He must not know where I'm from.
Xander laughed in that boy's face. Hold on. All right, my bad. He doesn't want to keep calling me for some reason. I'm like, yeah, I told you I was on the time. But anyway, he need to get my food order because he gonna bring me some food. So Boots laughed in his face.
He won't be able to have answers. It doesn't matter where you're from. I'm not talking about because I'm not talking.
It has something. I get what you're saying. I get everything you're saying.
But you don't know where I'm from.
Your upbringing, I don't. I ain't saying.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. I'm not bringing about where you're from.
Yeah.
I never said that.
You ain't taking nothing. I'm saying no. I'm trying to
Boots is funny.
I love his confidence though.
Hey, Boots is funny. He ain't taking nothing. Boots is funny.
I love it. It's like I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
It's the way it is, and I'm going to show it come June 27th.
When you hear, and I saw you react to this at the press conference, like when he says, "I'm going to take your heart," that seemed to trigger something with you.
But I promise, I'm going to rip his heart out.
I guarantee you this.
That I promise.
You keep talking about ripping my heart out.
Yeah.
Like that's anything. But yo,
You're going to be uncomfortable.
listen.
He gonna see on fight night. That's all. Like, I'm not really much of a talker. Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, why Boots look like he had on the same outfit that he had on at the press conference? But anyway, I mean, Cash Crypto, how long you been here, Cash Crypto? Did you hear what Xander just said? I'm open the panel up as soon as we get through this video. But did you hear what Xander just said, Cash Crypto? Because I know Cash gonna feel me when he hear that. Because none of y'all in the chat, aircraft carrier talking about I'm thinking too deep. Man, I ain't never thinking too deep. Y'all know, y'all don't think deep enough. Y'all don't think deep enough. All right, but here we go. Boots is laughing at this guy. He's like, I love his confidence. He can't wait. He can't wait. Did you hit me back, Dondrick? Cause he can come to ladies' night. That'll be dope. All right, here we go.
Know that, but
Me either.
But when I get in that ring, I'm with all that. Let's have it.
Yeah.
Let's have it.
Yeah,
What do you
Boots
think the
leg
guys don't understand about fighting you that they understand once they've been in the ring with you?
Every fighter see it.
This was filmed 2 months ago. Oh, so he probably did have on the same thing he had on in the press conference. The Zone is whack for that. I'm gonna go on the limb and say The Zone, you whack for that. Cause I'm like, damn, why Boots got on the same outfit in the press conference that he got on in this interview? But somebody said that they recorded it too, so they probably recorded them at the same time, and now they just not releasing it. That's kind of whack because we're closer to the fight now, and I want to see, like, they need to see each other now, right? To kind of fit, like, they've been working out, they've been whoop-de-woo, they've been in camp, so they need to see each other now and face off. I think that would have been more intense. this kind of changes how I feel about this a little bit because it's like so old. I thought it was like newer, but it's old. So I mean, cause ain't no telling, we could see it now and their energies could be different because the fight getting closer. So I would want to see how their energies are as the fight getting closer, not from the shit you recorded 2 months ago and they got the same outfits on they had on in the press conference. That is bogus, the zone. That is bogus, the zone. I just want to say that.
But like I said earlier, it's different when you're in there. I'm a lot faster than what you think, a lot stronger, a lot slicker, a lot wiser. My ring IQ, it's gonna be different.
I'm glad you're saying the same thing I was gonna say.
I'm seeing Ironheart. I'm wearing my shit twice. I'm wearing it. I don't buy clothes to wear them one time. I buy them to wear them over and over. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I buy good quality clothing. I don't buy fast fashion. So I can wear my shit over and over.
I have to say I don't have to waste that much words. The same thing. Every time I step, everybody that step in the ring with me before they step in the ring, he's a kid. He's not strong. Doesn't have the IQ. I'm gonna take him to.
I mean, y'all keep saying this is boxing, not a fashion show. I don't have a problem with the outfit. I'm just pointing out, y'all don't think that it would be strange that he has on the same exact outfit that he had on from the press conference? I'm talking about the same color hoodie, the same hat, the same exact thing. Nobody would be like, damn, why he on the same exact thing? It's not about a fashion show or because he wearing it twice. I'm just pointing out the observation that he got on the same exact outfit. Why? Like, this shit's weird to me. Why would you put on the same? Like, is that your thing? Is that what you do? You a minimalist and you got all green hoodies? Like, I just would have questions. Damn, y'all just be getting so defensive so fast. Relax.
You step in there, change the whole game plan. Now you got to go with plan B, plan C, plan D. Plan A won't work. I won't let you work. I won't let you take advantage of your plan A. You're going to have to go to plan B, plan C, plan D. So that's what it comes down to.
Is this the kind of fight where your size is an advantage? It's the kind of fight that you see yourself walking him down?
It's not about the size. It's about the IQ. It's what I told you. It's about being the smartest guy in there. It's about making the adjustment when it need to be made. And I know I can be perfect for 12 rounds. If it's less before that,
Nah, you can't. No, you can't. You can't be perfect for 12 rounds, Xander. Cut it out. Nobody can be perfect for 12 rounds. Deontay Wilder told you that. He said, in order to beat me, you got to be perfect for 12 rounds. And I just got to be perfect for 2 seconds. Oh, out of there. Xander, you got holes in your game that Boots is going to be able to exploit. Will you be able to exploit his holes in his game? We'll have to see. But you definitely not going to be perfect for 12 rounds.
we'll take advantage of that opportunity. But I know I could be perfect.
Do you need to be perfect for 12 rounds?
He said he's gonna be perfect for 12 rounds. You said that? You can't be perfect for 12 rounds. Don't make no mistakes. I'm saying now. Don't make no mistakes.
All right.
All right.
You know, you talked about mistakes a little bit. What are some of the weaknesses that you see in him?
I'm not gonna say. You know, I ain't gonna say.
Generally speaking, I guess.
I'm not gonna say. You know, we know we're in a team working some things and seeing some things, seeing a lot of things. But you know, like I said,
That boy say that boy seen a lot of things. They seen some things and a lot of things. I'm telling you, Xander about to get broke down, bro. Unless he's in the ring, unable to think, and his body unable to respond. That is crazy.
What do you see in his game?
What would I give him in my game plan? You get what I'm saying? I was like telling him what he needs to correct.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things, and he knows there's a lot of things. Everybody knows there's a lot of things. I mean, some people are already exposing it. They don't even need to expose it. I see it. I know it. You get what I'm saying? So it comes down to just putting in the work, and I know I will put in the shift. I always do. I always create separation.
You're laughing at that. Why?
Yeah, seeing what you see on the internet don't get you in trouble. I'm saying no.
Where else am I going to see it?
Right.
And it's
Xander say he been exposed. He know his holes. He know what he gonna have to do. Like he gonna go in there and be able to exploit whatever Boots got going on. He say he gonna be able to exploit his mistakes. He gonna be perfect for 12 rounds, and he has the better IQ. He has the better IQ. Let's go, Xander.
Where else am I gonna see it, brother?
I said what I did. Seeing what you see on the internet, you gonna get you in trouble.
Where else am I gonna see it? Where are you seeing it? Where are you seeing your clips?
All right, what did I just say?
Where are you seeing your clips?
What did I just say though?
Where are you seeing your clips?
All right,
it's the internet. You got to go in the internet.
Same thing I just said. Watching internet and all that, you're gonna get you hurt.
All right, well,
straight like that.
Same thing. It's gonna get you hurt too,
bro. Go ahead, please.
What are you saying?
Please.
This is the only way I can't go to Philly and go to your gym and see you train. I gotta look it on Instagram.
Come on. Why you in camp? Come on down, sit there. Come on. It don't matter what you do, bro.
Boots told that boy, come on down. Come on, come on while you in camp. You just sit there. Hey, that shit funny as hell. Let me rewind that. Why would he say that? Hey, Boots got a little sense of humor, but he's
hurt too,
bro. Go ahead, please.
What are you saying?
Please.
This is the only way I can't go to Philly and go to your gym and see you train. I gotta look it on Instagram.
Come on. Why you in camp? Come on down, sit there. It don't matter what he do, bro. I'm telling you now, though. Guaranteed.
All right.
You think there's nothing that
it don't matter what you do. Boots ain't really took his eyes off of Xander. Boots ain't took his eyes off. He barely breaks the eye contact. Boots not playing with Xander. Xander the one they keep looking away.
man can do to beat you?
No, like I said, I'm not downplaying him or anything. Like I said, he's a champion for a reason. Solid fighter, good fighter. To me, I think he is better than Virgil, fundamentally wise. Experience wise, no. But that's just me, and I think he a better all-around fighter than Virgil to me. So yeah, you gotta respect him, to this fight.
Very different fight for you than what Virgil would have been.
Yeah, I mean, you know what you're getting from Virgil. One way.
How do you see this fight playing out? Because your father predicted a knockout. Your promoter, Eddie Hearn, predicted a knockout. How do you see it playing out?
Same way. I definitely predicted a knockout.
The link in the chat, y'all, if y'all want to come up and drop y'all 2 cents about the video, give y'all reaction.
No, for sure. I'm going to go in there and have my fun and be me. Same thing I always do.
How do you see it playing out?
Same way I always see it play out. I always make the adjustments. I win. A winner wins. I always find a way. Simple as that.
Do you think you can stop this man?
I know that if I do the right things, I will stop
Absolutely
him.
Not.
I know if I do the right.
Who's ain't even let him finish? This the clip I seen on X. And I was like, let me go here and review this. The boy said, absolutely not.
Right things, I will stop him.
Absolutely
Everybody
not.
will go down.
Absolutely not.
Everybody will go.
Imagine this dude sitting across from you with the Cisco hat talking about he about to stop you.
Go down.
Absolutely not.
Why do you say that?
Because there's just so much that I see. And I know for a fact that I know he's not going to be able to take this.
I'm glad you think that way. I really do. I really enjoy this.
All right.
Last thing for you, what are people going to be saying about XANDER ZAYAS after this fight?
Man, they're gonna see the best version of XANDER ZAYAS. When the stakes are high, when there's a lot of doubt.
People say he not this big now. How big is he? I haven't really seen Xander. How big is he? Because he was huge in this picture.
That's when I show up and that's when I show out. And June 27th, I will show up and I will show out.
And what are they going to be saying about Boots Ennis after this fight?
After this fight, I feel like I'm gonna get I'm gonna get some recognition. Then how these other guys are. They gonna try to downplay him, but you can't downplay a unified champion after he get beat. Things like that. But June 27th, and the new 2-time weight division champ.
All right. See you both on June 27th. I appreciate it.
All right. Link is in the chat. Nobody want to come up? Might end the live. Hold on, I've been on here about 50 minutes. Boots, Xander, ZAYAS, Cash Crypto. You still in the You still here? I want you to listen to this. Hold on, let me find it, Cash. I want you to hear this. All right. We got Mr. Moss in the building. What up, Mr. Moss?
Hey, salute, 2 Cent. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I
Hold
won't
on.
keep
Let
you
me get
long.
this.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
trying to get my production. Okay. Do I still got Sin, Ironheart, and Cash Crypto in the building? If y'all are here, please put a 1 in the chat. What's up, Mr. Moss? What you got for the show?
Yeah, I did get a chance to see the face off, and both boxers said what they were supposed to say, right? Both guys confident, you know what I'm saying? Both guys said what they were going to do, you know. I do like the fact that XANDER, Chris asked him about, how do you see the fight going, and he says, just get the win. Whereas Boot says he's looking for the knockout, agreeing with what his father said. And so one of my pet peeves in the sport of boxing is when fighters say, I'm going to get the knockout. Just get the win, right? The goal is to get your hand raised. If the knockout comes, the knockout comes. But it's hard to dissect, when these fighters do these face-offs, it's hard to dissect anything from it because they're not going to give us no bulletin material. I mean, they're going to say what they're supposed to say, and which these two fighters did. And so, of course, for me speaking, I'll be more interested on fight night, June 27th, and then may the best man win. You know, I I'm looking forward, and I just hope that this guy can make Boots make an adjustment and make him a little uncomfortable, which he talked about, in the face off. And so we'll see. And so I'm looking forward to it. But I didn't take much from this interview or this face off. It was cliche, like it always is.
I didn't think this one was too cliche though. Mr. Moss, I didn't really get cliche. I feel like that was being pretty genuine. I I think I don't know, Xander. Like I feel like either Xander like just putting on the show or whatever, but he just saying
Could be.
some things to me to make me be like, nigga, I know you don't believe that. You know what I'm
I got that too. And before home rate goes, just real quick, I hate when these like Chris Mannix or Max Kellerman do these face offs and they ask the fighter, like, what does the fighter do bad? And you saw Boots and Xander both say, I'm not going to tell you what he does bad. Like, what a dumbass question. And so, but I agree with that to a certain degree. Xander seemed confident, and some of the
saying?
things he was kind of like, well, you got to show me that, bro. I mean, what you saying sound cool, but you got to show me.
Hmm. Hmm. Uh, Cat, I was looking at your damn name on your thing. I can't even say it. Cash Crypto.
What's
What's up,
good?
Cash?
What's going on, man?
Man, how long you been here?
I've been here the whole time.
Oh, so you heard him say this crazy shit?
Which part?
Trying to find it.
Hey,
I'm excited too.
yeah.
I mean,
One of the things you said was that you're not only going to beat him, you're going to rip his heart out. What does that look like?
man, it's what I'm saying. He's gonna be uncomfortable. He's gonna get to a point where his head, his brain, won't be able to give him the answers he's looking for. His body won't be able to react, and when that time comes, he's in deep waters. He's in trouble.
What is Xander Zayas gonna do to Boots that his head and brain is not gonna be able to think and his body is not gonna be able to react?
Man, I don't know what that motherfucker talking about right now.
Chat, let me know. Like, what? How does a boxer do that? Like, it's because who have we seen Xander do that to?
Nobody. That's some shit that Boots be doing to people when he putting that beating on you. That's some. I haven't
I
seen
don't
Xander
think
do
that's
that
a
type of
valid.
shit.
I don't think that's a far-fetched statement from him. I mean, it could be done. I mean, what that means is mental pressure. Your body's, I mean, you're so mentally confused that now your body's not doing the muscle memory's not coming to play. And so again, now I do agree that Xander has to make that happen. But if it gets to that point, I mean, let's not act like we haven't seen boxers do that before and
I haven't
overthink.
seen Xander do it, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying. And how
who's he
is
done it to?
Xander gonna do that to Boots? Out of all his opponents, he's gonna do it to
That,
Boots.
that's why I said he has to go out there and do it. But 2 cents. Why is Boots on here talking about he's been in there with top competition and it's different at this level? Like Boots has been on that level. Like he's a little delusional as well. To keep it real, like what level is he talking about and what
The
top
level
competition?
he's on, he hasn't fought nobody. I mean, who is on? Who would you say is on? Would you say Xander is on his level?
No. I think both these guys are on a level, but Boots was talking in third self as if he's on that level, and he said, "quote like he's faced top competition." What is he referring to? That's a
I
valid
think he's
question.
faced some pretty decent fighters. Everybody just keep repeating he ain't fought nobody. He ain't fought nobody. But
Decent competition is one thing, but he
Maybe
said
maybe he's talking about the
but
bright
but but
lights.
but, but Mr.
But
Mons, okay,
bright lights.
who has Boots been able to fight that could prove who he is? Who was willing to put that on the line and fight him? So far, Xander's been the only person willing to do it.
And that's a fair question, and I agree with that 1,000%. And I think both statements, what I said and what you just said, both can be true. Meaning that he's not on that level. He ain't fought top competition, but he's talking as if he's on that level and he's fought top competition. He said it in his face off. Boot said that. So I don't know. I mean,
Because he,
because of what?
What's up, Kadir?
because he, what's happening? Because he is on that level. Who talks about Xander like they talk about Bruce? When you hear about what he be doing to people in the gym and stuff, is the reason why people don't want to see him. Like they know
I
what it
know he
is.
praised the
Nobody
gym,
talk
bro.
about Xander. I get it. I know it's different. Sparring and the real thing is
So then
different,
why
but
mention it then?
people don't look. People not coming after Bruce like that. That's what I'm saying. When you watch Bruce,
No,
you
but
know
why?
what it is. Like I don't get. So when you
Nah.
watch Bruce, you don't
No.
think he wanted him. You just think he just
No,
ain't.
I
So
don't
you
think so.
just
He has to show me.
okay.
He has to show me. What
Okay.
are we talking about? Like,
Okay,
why are you
fair enough.
mentioning the gym for when up here we're all boxing fans, bro. We know that headgear and 12-ounce gloves ain't with no shirt on, 8-ounce gloves, 8-ounce gloves, and no headgear.
hmm hmm
Praise the gym. What are you doing right? Like, what's going on right now?
Everybody not
Yeah, I don't
doing what
really
he
know
doing.
about
You don't hear
the
them
whole
same stories about your core. You don't hear them same stories about Devin. Like I
We
don't
don't
know.
praise
Like
gym
it's
work,
different.
bro. We don't
All
praise
right,
gym, bro.
I'm
At
all
more
right.
interested.
listen,
I'll say this. I'm more interested in what Xander thinks he sees or what his coach think they see because it's easy to see something on the outside, but when you get in there and the speed is different and the
Man.
explosiveness is different and the
I agree with
fluid switching of don't talk with him. Just hang on, bro. The switching of ranges, all this stuff. Man, he might not see what the fuck he thought he saw. Shit, he might be in for a long night. I just think it'll be a good fight. I'm thinking it's gonna be a good fight for 4 or 5 rounds,
Yeah,
and
I got
then
knocked
once
out.
that gas tank get to getting siphoned and shit, I think Boots gonna start stepping.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
same shit applies to Boots. And so who just said that Boots gets inside there and this kid makes Boots have to make
Never
adjustments?
seen Boots have a
Never,
gas tank issue, bro.
never,
Never have
never. Come on, bro.
not once.
Fellas, this is
Hey,
boxing.
hold on. Listen.
Yeah, I know it's boxing, bro. I
If
know it's
y'all enjoying
boxing.
the live reactions,
It has
if
Yeah,
happened.
this
y'all
is boxing.
enjoying the back and forth,
Mhm.
y'all be sure to punch that like and
Keep stating the
subscribe button,
obvious.
please.
It's
Can y'all hear
boxing.
me?
Yes.
Hello, hello. Y'all hear
Yeah,
me?
my bad. Yeah, two
Oh,
cents.
y'all do? Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all got because the stream y'all be tripping. Y'all know sometimes you can't hear. But y'all push the like button. Let me get a like check. Let me see how many likes I got. 34 likes is 43 people in the building. Let me push the like button. If you enjoying it, support the channel. Support your independent content creators so that we can stay that way. So that we can stay that way. Ill Will in the building. What up, Ill Will?
Hey, what's going on?
What up?
Yeah, I was just touching on. I was going to touch on what was just being talked about with the level thing. I mean, clearly, I mean, you can't really talk about levels in the ring because nobody will get in the ring. I mean, he can't even pay people to come spar him, to be honest with you. So, I mean, apparently you can't walk off and go get good sparring, or else you're, you know, a sellout and you're helping out other people. So you can't do that either. So I don't really know, like, which way do you criticize, don't criticize, you know? I mean, you got people like you got Coach Kenny and all them that will go into a gym and everyone talks about how great of a coach he is and he has these eyes, and he'll tell you, man, I see Boots do things that I've never seen anyone do in a gym before. I can't wait till someone brings it out to him so everyone can be wowed and all this stuff. But apparently you got to show whoever said you got to show me before you can make a statement of being on some kind of
Right.
level.
Right. But if Shakur beat up somebody in the gym, we believe that shit. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but Shakur also told you that when he tries to spar with Boots, and Boots is the only person that he can't hit with a jab.
He said Shakur said he was stronger, faster, and he couldn't like he hit too hard.
And he's impossible to hit. He said Boots is the only person that I can't hit with a jab willingly.
But we got to show you something. But we got to show you something.
Sound like Xander kind of counting on his size. Like he's counting on his size. Talking about Boots is a weight bully. Like he's counting on him being the bigger dude. But Boots being there hurting dudes like Winley Hernandez. I just think Xander's gonna be in for a rude awakening when he get in.
He going down in the 6th, bro. He going down 6th, 7th round, bro.
The problem people have too with Boots is like they don't understand how drained dude was like his last couple fights. So they're like taking this drained fighter that was fighting off volume instead of strength.
Right.
And then like they're trying to make it seem like Boots don't have power to like hurt people at 54. Like everyone forgets that like when he fought Carlos Abreu when he was 23 years old, he got on the scale at 147 pounds. Carlos Abreu got on at 157. He went up to like 160 pounds against Boots, and Boots still took the fight, put on 10-ounce gloves, and dropped him 6 times in 6 rounds.
Wow.
Like Boots is strong, man. He's really strong, and people don't realize that he had 10-ounce gloves on doing it against a dude that was like 30 pounds heavier than him. And Carlos Abreu, like he fought Mean Machine, and Mean Machine didn't drop. Like, what did he go down one time against Mean Machine? It was kind of like a step on the foot kind of fall, but they won 12 rounds like it was nothing. Like he wasn't beat up from that shit.
Well, let me say something to this real quick, because people hear stuff and just be repeating it. We see Boots get hit all the time. Can somebody tell me how you can get hit too much and win every round?
So can I tell you something real quick about this? So if you ever notice, remember when Brian Norman Sr. started making fun of Boots and Bozy about like the hands, like turning your head a little bit and throwing your glove on a 45 in front of you? Remember, doing all this, and he was like shaking his hands in front of his face? Yeah. Well, so what Boots does is when you go to punch him, you think in the ring from the side and shit that he's getting punched, but really he's doing a slight head turn with a 45 with his glove. So
rolling
really
with the
you're
punches.
punching his glove, but not even if he has to, he is already because he's turning, but really he's catching it off his glove.
Yeah.
So sometimes it looks like he's going to roll and you're catching it like he's getting caught, but then like at the end of the fight, you're like, damn, this motherfucker don't even have so much as a tiny ass mouse on his face.
Being a rubbernecking, man, he roll with a lot of shit.
Like,
take the steam off of it.
So it's like he already starts taking the steam off, but if as soon as that shit touches his glove when he 45s it in front of his face, he's already, that roll is now him just turning into a counter. Like he's not fully committed to the roll.
They don't understand the style.
So, but like when you're looking at it in such fast time, because if you really watch Boots, like he's slipping punches by like a millimeter of a second. Like some of that shit is skimming off the side of his head. And that's how you really catch somebody. You make them think they're about to land, and then they go to like follow through with the punch, and then bam. Bud does it all the time. Bud's great at that too.
I mean, I don't know. They just keep. I mean, they don't have. They got. He get hit too much, and he went 24 rounds with Karen. Like that's all they got. And it's like, that's the only person he don't knock out is the one y'all gonna keep hanging on to. Like, let it go. Styles make fights. He didn't stop Karen. Okay. What does it have to do with Xander Zayas?
When you fight an aggressive style like Boots, you're gonna get hit when you fighting in the damn pocket the whole damn. I mean, who gives a fuck about getting hit anyway? Man, that shit corny.
This is what I'll say about Karen.
Better than Boots, though?
The thing with Karen is you gotta remember Boots wanted a belt, and nobody at 54 was fighting him when he tried to move up. So he took the Karen fight. How do you get a champion to fight you that won't fight you? Make yourself look vulnerable, right?
They're not gonna listen
Be a
to
wolf
any
in sheep
logic,
clothing.
Will.
And you don't have to,
They
but I
not.
mean, then you look at the Stingionis fight and look at his movements and his turns and his step backs and his lateral traps and all that shit that he started setting that he didn't do in the counter fight. Look at the jabs he used all throughout the first three rounds of breaking them down. Did he use jabs in the counter fight? No, he used jabs in the first round of the counter fight, kind of hurt him, and then put his jab away. Same thing he did with David Avanesyan. He knocked David Avanesyan like 3 steps back with a power jab, and then never used the jab again.
And they said
Everybody knows if you look at Boots all through that, he uses his jab like crazy. He has one of the best jabs in boxing. Everyone forgot about his jab. He put it away.
He said he was flat that fight too. He ran 5 miles of morning to make weight.
In the Avanesyan fight, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. He came out flat.
That's why he tried to move up. If you remember, Conwell turned him down. He wanted more than 350,000. Then Madrimov said no because he got the offer for the Tyson Fury card, and then Boachuk said no because he got the offer for the Tyson Fury card, and then Madrimov picked to fight Boachuk on the Tyson card, then to fight Boots. And nobody else
I'm not
answered.
impressed, man. Yeah, I'm not impressed. This dude is an ordinary fighter. Until you show me something different, he's ordinary.
So you impressed with Xander?
No, I think Boots is an ordinary fighter, and until you show me something different on that level, I'm not impressed at all. At all.
Okay. What you think about Xander?
I think Xander is ordinary as well. I think they both ordinary.
Oh, okay.
Those don't make you elite, 2 cents. You know that. Those
So
don't
will Xander make Boots elite since he's ordinary too?
No, he won't.
So
No,
who does
these are
Boots
two
need to
ordinary
fight?
fighters.
I was just
Who
about to
does
ask you.
Boots
Yeah.
I want to see Boots fight. I want to see Boots fight Ortiz, and I want to see Boots fight Charlo. I would
Ortiz
be impressed with
ran
those
to the
two fights.
courts.
And I know it's hard. I know 2 cents. I know. Listen, I'm with you on that. It's tough to make those fights. I get it.
I mean, I
Boots
just
is
feel like Boots is getting and listen, if you want to criticize, cool. Everybody entitled to their own opinion over here. But I think people is just like criticizing Boots, overlooking the context of like niggas really don't want to fight him. Like he's not hiding across the street. Like people really don't want to fight him.
So to say Boots is an ordinary fighter, you're saying like he doesn't know how to step back counter, he doesn't know how to fight inside, mid range, outside, he doesn't know how to switch, he doesn't know how to use angles, he doesn't know how to use angles to get out of a stance into
I
another
judge fighters,
stance.
bro.
He don't know how to lateral movement. I mean, to say someone's basic, you're saying that he only has basic movements.
Well, sir, I judge boxers off what they do versus elite competition, bro. That's how I know how good a guy is. Okay, so I mean, I'm not lowering the bar, the measuring stick for a boxer, bro. Let's keep.
So this is what I do. So my standard is I look at skills and then I look at everyone bitch from the skills. That's like being the toughest dude in the neighborhood and saying, but like that dude's really the toughest, but I'm not going to fight him, so I can keep being the toughest.
Yeah, and can we please stop? Listen, I mean, just last point, and then I'm just going to listen here. I don't agree that guys don't want to fight other boxers. I think that's the lazy argument when fights don't get made. I think the sport of boxing is corrupt. I think the promoters are corrupt, managers are corrupt, and behind the scenes to make a fight, the lawyers, everybody who's involved, Eddie Hearns and so on and so forth, those guys are criminals and they're scammers. And so it's easier said than done. These boxers want their money. And so, it can't just
I
be.
I agree with you, Mr. Moss, but two things can be true.
Okay.
That's fair, he got a point, but yeah, he do got a point.
So how come when Boots had to fight his IBF? So when Boots had to fight his IBF mandatory on the Andre card, and Crowley said no because he wanted $10 million. How come he got kicked off the card because they couldn't find a replacement? Since everybody wants to fight Boots, and they
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not behind the scenes, bro. I mean,
how come when he got hit for the other mandatory? How come when he went for his other IBF mandatory, they had to go all the way down to number 14, David Avanesyan,
I don't
to get him
think
to
you
fight
get in the sport of boxing to be scared, bro. Like, this is boxing, and these guys take.
So nobody wanted to build it.
But Mr. Moss, I don't think it's about being scared. People scared to lose.
It's called strategy. It's called strategy. Why would I want to lose and make $300,000 and then have to work my way back up the ladder?
And not just lose, get your ass beat or get embarrassed.
So then you guys agree what I'm saying then, because you guys are throwing in $300K, low risk, low reward. Then yeah, so that means that we agree.
I shouldn't have to overpay you to get your ass whooped.
Nah,
Brian
but I
Norman
mean,
got
two
over
cents.
$2
Brian
million
Norman, but
and
two
3 other
cents.
No,
belts.
wait. If you will play, yeah, let's like the Brian Norman situation. In my opinion, they had no intentions of ever fighting Boots. Like,
Before
after
Boots
the Devin
left,
Haney fight, y'all
47,
should
he
know that.
offered $2 million and 3 belts on the line.
Yeah, but I mean, Devin Haney offered more, so he went for the
Why do you
highest bidder.
think that? Why you think Devin Haney got offered more to fight? I mean, why you think Brian Norman got offered more to fight Devin Haney?
I don't know.
Yeah, but also had the opportunity to win 3 other belts along with
I don't
that.
know.
I
I
would have
don't
took the
know.
3 belts at $1 million less.
Man, he was
I
never
mean, I
gonna fight
can't.
Boots. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
I
never
can't
gonna
knock
fight.
Brian Norman for taking the higher money though. They took the, they knew he was gonna lose, so he took the highest money or the most money, I guess.
Well, at the time too, Brian Norman was talked about as the, the man, the bully in the division. So I
He
mean, his name
was.
was
He
target.
was.
So
He
therefore
was.
pay him. Yeah. So therefore pay him. So I get it.
I mean,
But
come on,
I
man. Y'all,
appreciate
we
your
gotta
channel,
stop
2
I
acting
cents.
just
like.
think, but I think when
Hold
it
on,
comes to
hold on. What
risking
you
a,
say, Mr.
oh,
Moss?
Hold on. So you should pay
Wait.
somebody
Hold on.
that just fought a dude that fights 300 ranked fighters?
Hold on, Ill Will. What you say, Mr. Moss?
No, I was telling 2 cents that I appreciate her letting me come up here and chat for a little bit. I'm gonna exit and then just listen to you guys.
Okay, all right. Thanks for popping
Okay,
up, Mr.
cool.
Moss. It's been a minute.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
All right,
All right.
peace out.
Now come back for the smoke, nigga. I'm here for you. The chimney is here now.
You came to get Mr. Moss. He dipped out.
Hell
What's up,
yeah. I
Dondry?
can't stand these Haney fans, man. Them niggas
can't hear
come on.
nobody. I'm
I'm
gonna
not
come back out.
impressed, nigga. We not impressed with Devin, nigga.
Nah, but my thing, he like technical boxer. So, but my thing
Yeah.
is, why do y'all just keep acting like the man not special? Like, I don't get it. Like, y'all just can't admit the man is special. Like, even if he do fight a elite fighter and then let's say he lose, does that still mean he not special? You see what he's doing in the ring. You see what he's capable of. You see the shit. Ain't he? Who else is doing that? Nobody.
I'm
Boots is doing
saying
some crazy stuff. It's like y'all don't even understand the man's style. Y'all talking about he getting hit too much because he rolling with punches.
2 cents. What style is that? Do the style got a name or is just boots? I don't. Everybody don't fight like
That's
that.
just his style. It don't really got no name. It don't really got no name. What's up, Dondra? What you got? Did
Man,
everybody
we've
fall
all
off or what?
no, I think everybody's still here. I don't understand why we can't say when we see a special fighter, we always see him. God dang. But
Rich, your
we
background
always
loud.
when we saw Roy, we knew he was special. We knew Floyd was special. We see things in fighters and we're like, okay, that dude's special. They don't have the competition at the time, but you see it. Like, I don't understand. Mike was knocking niggas out, and we knew he was special. Like, but he wasn't fighting the greatest competition.
Right.
So I don't understand why people are like, oh, I don't know if he's special. I don't know. He's just an ordinary fighter. No ordinary fighter is a unified champion. Ordinary
Uh-oh.
fighters, ordinary fighters don't get belts.
Yeah, Moses was unified.
And he's not ordinary. He's super trash. Like,
I'm not about to play with you, Dungeon. Rich, what you got? Oh, Rich hopped off. I don't know, man. The man is special. Do y'all think that Zayas is a little too overconfident? Do you think somebody been selling him wolf tickets? Do you think they finna drug Boots? Like, what's going on? Because Xander Zayas is in there talking about he about to stop him. Xander say he about to stop him. Boots say absolutely not.
that's what he's supposed to
what
feel
they
though. Like
say.
I don't.
What they? Yeah. Go ahead.
Now you go ahead, Bo.
Go ahead, Kadir.
No. I wasn't saying anything. He just trying to speak it into existence, like they say in church. He don't really believe what he's saying, but he trying to talk himself, because he about to move up. So it's just an ass whooping waiting to happen.
Do y'all think that if they were to be meeting today, because this is old, that the energies between them would be different? Because I'm like, damn, Zaya is comfortable and this and that, but towards the end of the interview though, he did start kind of like looking away. He didn't want to break eye contact with the interviewer and look at, you know what I'm saying? But do y'all think if they were to do it today, that the energy would be different?
It'd probably be a little more rowdy because you gotta understand. Any like interview you see of these guys, it's the week of. They don't. The zone doesn't do like prior week. They do all their stuff and then they release it slowly. So they do it all
That's
at once.
trash.
But it's a way to save money. You know what I'm saying? While
Yeah, I feel
everybody's in
you.
town, everybody's there. Like Mannix, I'm tired of him being an interviewer. They need a new interviewer. I rather them have a female there. I think that would like kind of offset some of the testosterone in the room.
Nah,
But
but
I
you
think
want them to get riled up. It's a face off.
but no, but dudes open up the females a little bit more.
Mm.
Especially if you like a
They gonna show out.
like the NBA players do with Taylor Rooks. Them niggas start lying instantly. Like so, it's like you get somebody in there and they attracted to her, somebody pretty, boom, they finna start talking. But it's like I don't think that both of them aren't talkers. So it's like you're never gonna get what you want out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be kind of a like, I know they both can fight. I just want to see the fight because they're not
I
talkers.
mean, I think Xander's a good fighter. I think this is gonna be a decent fight. I just think, like, I don't think he's as fast as Booz. I don't think he as good as IQ, but like, I just don't think he's gonna be able to really do too much with Booz. Too Rich, what you got? Is people jumping off of here, or is StreamYard kicking y'all off? Because I just keep seeing people falling off of here. Too Rich, what you got for the show?
Yeah, yeah. When I came on the first time, the volume was real low, but it sound right now. Yeah, what's going
Okay.
on, Toussaint? What's going on,
What
pal?
up?
I'm just saying it like this. I got Boots winning the fight, so it ain't like I got Boots winning the fight. But I'm saying if you look at it from Xander's point of view,
Mm-hmm.
he's the original 154 pounder. If he
Mm-hmm.
see, he said out of his mouth, Boots eats every straight right, every hook, and all that. If that's what he sees smaller guys able to do it. Why wouldn't he think as the bigger guy that he say might come in the ring at 180? Why wouldn't he think I could do something to this smaller guy? I'm gonna show this smaller guy. Now we know Boots is talented, but I can understand why Xander don't believe it. You're gonna have to show him that. But I can understand why he don't believe it, but why he thinks I'm just a bigger guy. I'm gonna steamroll you. He said I steamrolled Devin Haney. That's just his mindset. So you can't
I
blame him
mean,
for that.
but first of all, Boots ain't that much smaller, and Boots can fight. Like it's not like your size is really just gonna give you that. It ain't Devin Haney Lomachenko. Like your size is not gonna just give you that much of an advantage, in my opinion. You feel what I'm saying? Like he's not that much bigger than Boots, right? Or am I tripping?
No,
He's a little bigger than Boots.
their reach is very similar. I think Boots' arms might be longer.
But think about it. Boots gonna come in there. He coming in there to show out. He trying to land power. One thing about a guy that gonna land power, he's gonna give you opportunity. So that's
But
probably
you
what
act like
Xander
Boots just
sees.
being swinging for the fences. He don't fight like that. Boots is setting traps and setting up shots.
Yeah,
Xander
but I
is
think
going to walk into a trap, bro.
what I'm gonna tell you, on my channel, I used to break fights down. Let me tell you what I seen, right? Boots
Right.
is explosive. You can see that when he was sparring with Sean Porter. He jumps in fast. The problem with that, you gotta plant your feet. If Xander could simply turn lateral step and turn him, it's going to be a shot for that. When Boots get ready to turn around, he's going to be open for a shot. We
Xander's
saw
too
Karen. If
slow.
Karen
He's
had a
too
little bit
slow,
more
bro.
pop, he might have could have did something. So it's little thing. You
No.
got to think at the top level, only little bit of separation. Don't take. It's not a wide gap, but it might be a little something that he could take advantage. At least he think it, right? He thinks it's
Yeah, he
something
think
that
it.
he could take advantage of.
Okay.
But I think Boots gonna stop him late. I just don't think he's gonna be one early stop it. I think it's probably gonna come late after the 8th round.
And Xander don't get his head off the line though.
Yeah, he gets hit. He gets hit now. That's why I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a good fight.
Xander's
Now,
slow
Boots
too,
doing that
y'all.
steamroll, you gotta give him his credit. You just gotta give him his credit. That's just what it is.
I can't wait for this fight. I can't wait for this fight. That's all you got, Too Rich?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I just don't. I can understand Xander not being scared, being the bigger guy. I don't know why a bigger guy would be scared of a smaller guy. You got to think now. The same criticism I heard some people get Kid Austin. He only had one round in his last fight against Tevin Farmer. Well, Boots only had one round or 2 rounds. He hasn't really been in there with a 154 for 6 rounds getting hit by a 154 pounder. So I do think we got to see what it looked like. Not that he can't do it, but we got to see what it looked like.
Yeah, this is the biggest person
I
I
think
think
he'll
Boots
be
fought,
all right.
right?
Yeah, so far.
I think y'all kind of overstating the bigger fighter
Yeah.
scene because
Yes.
I think y'all Lima is huge. I'm gonna just tell you that Lima is huge, and we forgetting that they go up glove sizes, correct?
Yep. They go
Yeah, I
down.
think
So
I mean,
they're
yeah,
10
they
ounces.
wearing bigger
They're 10
gloves.
ounces.
Yeah, they wearing
Yeah,
bigger
10
gloves.
ounces.
we're 10, right? They was wearing 8
Yeah.
at 47.
I gotta meet you, Ill Will. You got some wind in your phone. Go ahead, don't you?
So it's like, so we gotta put that into like consideration. And I'll be honest, I think Boots was really drained at 47 because I look at him, and me, I'm always coming from looking at like personal training and all the stuff I did before. I always look at people's back, and your back tells you everything. So I'm like, his back, I'm like, yo, he is cutting a lot of goddamn weight. Then I see him
Mm-hmm.
in the off season, he looks huge. So the fact that he doesn't have to do the rehydration clause and all that now, and I think Xander is struggling to make 54
Mm-hmm.
because he's a big boy. Like he's a chunky boy. You can see it in that big ass head he got.
Why is
He's
in the head
chunky.
so big?
I mean, he just got some people got the mega minds. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's gonna go at least 8 rounds, 8 9 rounds, because I think Xander's he got good enough feet where he can get out of the way of some shots and do things. But his problem is like what Tourist was saying. Yeah, Boots gets you can get off shots with him, but he's rolling with most of them. Thing with Xander is he keeps his head on the line, and when he combination punches, he's open. And that's how he usually keeps people off of you. If you watch the boss fight, how he kept a boss away from him is the combination punches. Now, with somebody like Boots who has extreme speed and timing, that's going to be a problem because all you got to do is punch in the middle of it.
For Boots?
Yeah, punch in the middle of what's name punching
Damn.
because
So yeah, I think it was. What if Xander just go here and then break Boots down? I can't see. I don't see
that could
how he
happen.
would do it though.
It would be I think accumulation through body punches and to the head, to the body. I think working up and down or down and up. You know what I'm saying? He
But
could.
Xander he don't move like that. He not fast like that. Like I can't see it though.
But he throws a lot of punches, though. But that's the reason why I say after round 8, because I think Xander gas is a little bit from throwing all them damn punches. So, but that's his best option. Early in the fight, maybe he could try to hurt Boo, use his weight. What he need to do is what Rico did to Usyk, man. Lean. If he is bigger, like you say, when they come in the ring fight night, it might not be so much of a size difference. But if it is a size difference, use your weight. Lean on him. Get him on the ropes. Lay all your weight on him. You're gonna have to do everything that you got in your arsenal to win this fight. Cause Boots is the more talented guy. You know what I mean? So I think Boots should be favored, and I'm looking for him to win. But I don't think he can run through Xander. I'm gonna get, like you said, Boots is a unified champion. Where Xander's a unified champion. Xander should have lost to Abbas. I picked Abbas to beat Xander. So Xander showed me something by winning that fight. So
Why
he
you
got
pick
all of Puerto
Bob?
Rico behind him. He might be spirited. He might be riding on spirit. You know what I mean? But I think the more talented guy will win in the end, though.
All right. Anybody else? I wish we could view fight footage. I'm gonna have to find a way we can all get together and like view fight film and give our assessments. I'm gonna figure
You
that
got
out.
you got to do that like on like a kick or a goddamn Twitch.
Yeah, but then everybody ain't gonna go get it, and you know what I'm saying? Like if I go to Twitch or Kick or whatever, y'all gotta go sub, get the app and all that, so we
I
can
already got
actually
it,
look
so
at.
I ain't really. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know nothing about Kick. I'm old. I was born in the 1900s. That's the kid stuff. I don't know nothing about that. But I will do it if people are willing to come and we can view these fights and talk about them. I think that would be fun. Um, but I don't know. I think this was a good face off. I hate that it's old, that they did it like 2 months ago. I wish it was like more recent and we seeing what their energy is like right now. I love that people feeling like ZAYAS got a shot. I love people feeling like Boots got a shot. That means this is gonna be one of those fights, but it's just still not giving like I think it's giving like people don't want Boots to win. That's what I feel. Like I don't really feel a lot of confidence in people. Just it's a few, but it ain't a whole lot of people that's just like no Xander really can just beat Boots or he's the one he's gonna be the one to do it. I don't think so. But we'll see. And it people keep saying Karen, but is Xander's footwork comparable to Karen's?
It's a different type of footwork. Karen has like the more that pendulum step and kind of get out the way. Xander's more of a like taking angles and kind of moving around. He moves a lot more than Karen. Well, not a lot more, but he moves a little bit more. But I don't know if it's as good because Karen's is a little. It's there. They have good. Both have good footwork, but it's different. It's like that's why I'm like. It's hard to explain. So it's like, and I haven't seen
Mhm.
Xander in there with like people with other footwork. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
so let's go down Xander. Let's examine Xander's resume. Who has he fought? Would you say? Like who are Xander's best wins? I'm asking the panel and I'm asking the chat.
To me, it's a boss because that's the fight I picked him to lose. I'm really shocked that he was able to deal with the work rate of a boss. Now it was close though. Now it wasn't a blow or nothing, but it was close.
Who is Perez? Somebody say Perez. What y'all think
Perez
about
is pretty good,
Perez?
but I think Teixeira is a better win.
Oh yeah, I did hear about Teixeira. I did hear about that. Yeah, okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think Teixeira is a better win. Yeah, he's always been
Thomas,
a
what's
tough guy.
going on? What you got for the show?
Yo, what's good? What's good? Hope everybody's
What
doing
up?
well.
What up? Shout out Thomas. I
Appreciate
think
you
it's your first
letting me
time
come up.
here. Thomas, let me get you a round of applause. Shout out to Thomas for joining us on the panel. What you got for the show, Thomas?
No, chilling, man. I'm a big Xander fan, and I'm also a fan of Boots. So obviously I stick with my Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting hard for Xander in this fight. I'm
Mhm.
rooting for Boots too, as funny as that sounds. You know what I'm saying? Because I do like both fighters, and I'm a fan more of the sport than anything. But I just don't see Xander winning this fight. You know what I'm saying? I think
Mhm. Mhm.
Xander has faced a little bit better competition than Boots. I think his resume is slightly better than Boots, but I don't think that matters in this fight. I think Boots, sometimes in fights, and I say this a lot in certain situations, like this week's fights is a good scenario, is that sometimes fighters rise to the occasion because of the opponent. And I
Mhm.
think you're going to see that in Boots in this fight, because the knock on Boots to the haters or to the people that really don't watch boxing is that he hasn't fought anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I know Boots knows this because he kind of mentions it even in his face off, with Xander. Like, people are always going to
Mhm.
criticize, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like he knows this and he's going to step up to the occasion. He's going to try to win, very convincingly. And if he stops him, he stops him. You know what I'm saying? So I think you're going to see a great performance by both fighters. I think Xander's going to come out there. He's not going to be a pushover. And you know what? Xander could lose before 6 rounds and still put up a good fight. Like that's not a total wash. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't
Mhm.
like this because I think Xander's going to come up and do some things, and I think he's just going to get overwhelmed. Midway through the fight, and I feel like he's going to get stopped. I hope he doesn't get stopped. I hope if it's a stoppage, just because he got overwhelmed. Maybe after a knockdown and they stop it. That he could bow out gracefully and not look as bad. That's what I'm hoping for. You know what I'm saying? But I can see it playing out that way. The thing I like about Xander is that I think he's very technical, but he's not as fast as Boot.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And
Yep.
I think Xander has great punch placement. I think his punch placement is pretty good. But as everyone has said on the panel and in the chats, and even me as a fan, he does keep his head straight in the line a lot. Like he doesn't move his head much. That's been the number one knock on him since he was at when he was at 147 coming up. You know what I'm saying? Even fellow Puerto Rican fans, friends of mine are saying the same thing. He keeps his head in a straight line, and he hasn't fixed that. So I do like Centennial in his corner. I think he's a great corner man. I think he's a great trainer as far as like being given instructions. So I think that's that's probably one of the only advantages he got. I know Bosey's a great trainer, but I feel like Bosey's a better trainer in the gym than he is in the corner. Right? So, I mean, some people may think different, but I think Bosey's excellent in the gym. I think he knows how to work with fighters and train fighters. I don't know if he's really good at giving instructions. So I give the edge slightly to Centennial. I mean, this is a guy that helped Kambosos beat Tio, right? And everybody thought Kambosos was not, so. But
okay.
Yeah, that's what I got. I mean, and from people that I've spoken to that's been in the gym and seen Boots direct, I mean, I speak to a guy every other day that's a good friend of mine, and he manages fighters. He's a father of a fighter, and he tells me, I love Xander, but I don't see him passing 6 rounds with Boots. He says Boots is hitting like a mule. That's his exact quotes. So,
I mean, as far as speed is concerned, I mean, Xander has better footwork, though, I would say.
Damn, Boxing Hacker, I can't give you an introduction.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Please greet me.
I didn't know you was on the panel.
Damn. All right, y'all, we got Boxing Hacker on the panel. What up, Boxing Hacker? What you got for the show?
What's
Hey,
up?
why you
What's
always
up?
sound sleepy when you be talking, yo?
Yeah. So you sound
The
drunk
press
when you
conference
talk.
on 2
But
cents.
anyway, so here's the thing, though, right? So let's start with the Brian Norman situation. I heard people saying that Brian Norman didn't really want to fight with Boots, right? But I had listened. I think I mentioned this before. I listened to something that Brian Norman Sr. said, which made a lot of sense, right? And the problem, I can't really say they didn't want to fight. I can't really say they ducked because one, what they were asking for is what Boots gave to his next opponent, right? I mean, they were like, listen, to get this across the finish line, either it's not going to be in Philly, it's going to be on neutral territory, or we're going to get paid a little bit more. Those are the two prereqs to make the fight.
That's
and
not true.
He saw it is true. And he gave both things to Stanionis, next fight.
Why?
And not only that,
Why?
Brian Boots Ennis.
Hey, yo, he asked for $750,000. They gave him $1.5 million. They doubled the amount that he asked for, and he still said no.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Not only that, Boots said that Boots was still looking for a fight. They said they'll fight Boots right after they fight the Japanese brother, right? And what happened? Boots left the division the day after he beat the Japanese guy. So I don't know. Like when you put those things in perspective, put those two things in perspective, I think it's a hard call right there to say that Brian Norman didn't want that fight. Because you can sort of say Boots didn't want it too at one point because
Hold on, just let him say it so we can get back on topic. Go ahead.
Boots didn't want it because Boots could have definitely not had to fight in Philly. Neutral ground, what's wrong with that? If the kid's easy, fight him in neutral ground. Do it in Vegas. Do it somewhere else. Do it in Atlantic City. Like where you did your other fight.
All right.
As far as the Xander fight, and this whole thing about people not giving Boots props, I don't think it's that. I mean, Boots, sure he looks good. He passes the eye test, but until you prove it, like you really gotta prove it. Like people didn't think Bud was like that until he beat EJ for real. People were still questioning Bud. I mean, they'll question you until you fight people on that level. And I think that's a fair thing because at the end of the day,
Wrap it up, nigga.
You can look good at certain fighters, but what happens when you get in there for another world beater? Do you still look that good? That's a question. But yeah, I like playing there.
All right. Dr. Eugene, Dr. Carbon, what you got?
Hey, I ain't going, combat what he just said. It was all bullshit though. But I was going to comment on some of the stuff that what's his name, yo? TD stated. Hey, yo, I don't think that Xander got a better resume. I think if you minus a boss, everybody else is just kind of weak. Like
so what about Patrick Teixeira?
That's what I'm saying. You could say that he fought a couple contenders, but you can only say literally a couple. You could say 2. Everybody else not really belt contenders.
I disagree. I mean, I could give you 3 guys, and you can give me 3 guys, and we can kind of compare.
And those 3 guys were all ranked top 10.
Teixeira be one of the best guys in boxing right now.
No, I'm just saying, were those 3 guys ranked in the top 10?
I don't know because remember Xander was coming up to So he's as a title challenger. So Teixeira was a good test, right? So I think that was a 10 rounder, not even a 12 rounder. And then his other two would be his last two fights. And Chino's a guy that beat, Conwell. A lot of people thought Conwell was going to be the next man up. He beat him, and then he beat Abbas Baru. So those are three guys.
But I can name three guys that are top 10.
But Xander got two belts.
Villa, Karen, and Lima. They were all top 10.
Lima was top 10? Oh, I guess he was in.
Yes, he was. He was literally top 10.
I don't know how good was Lima.
I disagree.
He was
Baru was a champion, so he's a top 10. And Chino was a number one. Chino was a top 10 contender because he was in a title fight.
Hold on.
I can get the clock for y'all. I can get the clock.
He was an IBO champ, but his last fight before that, he fought Aaron McKinney, which is the actual weight above, and that was a close fight. Like he lost, but that still was a close fight.
So he was coming off.
Aaron McKinney is a top 10 middleweight.
I mean, Xander fought two champions though. He got his belt from two champions. Boots only fought one champion.
You said two champions?
Yeah, he got his belt from two champions. At 147. At 147, Boots got
who was the champion?
No, he won the title against Chino. So he beat Chino. Chino was a top 10 guy, right? Because they ranked both of those guys to fight for the title, right? A title that was dropped. That's how Xander got the title, right? Chino got that by earning that by beating Charles Conwell, who a lot of people thought Conwell was the next guy up, right? I don't know if anybody knows who that is, but a lot of people thought Conwell was going to be a player.
Yeah, we know
so he
Conwell.
earned that. That's one. Huh?
Didn't Conwell duck Boots?
That I don't know because they've been kind of
a lot of people have. It's hard to keep track of who.
Boots used Conwell as sparring when he was at 147, and he couldn't even go 12 rounds with him.
But sparring, you can't really use that because
like I said, he couldn't last 12 rounds though.
No,
his last guy.
Listen. What I'm saying is sparring, so you can't really use that because people won't believe it. You feel what I'm saying? Like Boots literally done fought heavyweights and beat their ass in sparring, but it sounded like a tall tale because nobody saw it. So you can't really use them stories.
I saw it.
Yeah, I don't
Dean got a video. Dean got a video of him fighting the heavyweight, but ain't nobody gonna believe it, yo.
So to be fair,
he seen it though. He was there.
Didn't Xander get his belt from a
vacant so wait, let me go back to
sparring is just sparring, but anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I king and nobody
you can't say sparring is sparring because that's a grown man punching you, yo. So when it's
but they working on different things.
No, that's not always true, yo. That's not always true.
I know it may not be always true because sometimes you get in rounds in, but they doing different things. Like I know for a fact, Boots has sparred with a couple guys I know, and they fight at 160. So they're working on different things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't really rate sparring as nothing more than good work.
You know but listen, there's two kind of sparring. What you said, working on something. So look, I'm gonna keep circling to the right. I'm gonna keep using my left hand. That's the when you're working on just that, and then you have sparring where y'all go in 2-3 minute rounds, sometimes 5-minute rounds, and get to work, and y'all just cracking each other to see, iron sharpen iron.
Yeah.
If
now, you can't say sparring is sparring if they hitting you full speed.
Kevin Johnson should be on the pound for pound list. What are we talking
about? Listen, you said hold on. You saying sparring is sparring, but nobody punching you. These are grown men punching each other with their full strength. None of them motherfuckers is going there soft. They punching up with full strength. So you can't
sparring. Kevin Johnson should be on the pound for pound list.
It's still a fight.
So hold on. This is what I'm saying though. So Dr. Carbon is saying he's fought top ranked fighters also. People just keep saying he ain't fought nobody, but if we want to be technical and go by rankings and all of that shit, you're saying he has fought people because he's fighting top ranked fighters. He's fighting champions. Now, y'all don't have to try to act like y'all don't want to recognize the IBO, but you're not going to tell me you don't recognize the IBO, but you going to recognize a Zuffa belt. So anybody?
No, I'm not shitting on Lima. So I mean, I was letting him talk. I didn't say nothing bad about.
No, not you. They know who I'm
Lima's
taking
not a
shots
world beater. We have to be real
at.
about stuff.
See, they know who I'm taking shots at. Boxing hacker. You knew exactly who I was talking to. What you mean? Why does he got to be a
Lima's not
world
no
beater?
damn world. Who the heck's with Lima?
Since when do you have to be
I
a
mean,
world
Lehman got
beater?
off the couch 4-day notice and went up to 160 and fought a top 5 middleweight. So
Yeah,
and went the
McKenna.
distance with him in a pretty good fight. So that's on 4 days notice.
Who,
That's
Lima,
what I
right?
just
And what
said. But
happened in that
So I
fight?
mean, to say
And
he's
what happened
shot
in that
because
fight?
he got beat in the first round by Boots doesn't say nothing. Like you don't know what Boots is.
Hey yo, because his next fight he got a KO.
Right. Yeah, he had a stoppage for what a continental
Okay,
belt.
so if Boots don't get credit for Lima being the IBO champion, why does Keyshawn Davis get credit for Limos?
We didn't get credit for Limos.
Why does he get credit for getting the belt from him? He wasn't no world beater. He got in the ring. He ain't even fight back.
Yeah, Keyshawn really hasn't fought a world beater.
But the thing, the thing is,
that's why we picked Devin over Keyshawn, because Keyshawn ain't really fought
people that really know about Boots. But hold on. Hey, yo, people that really know about Boots know about the sparring, but they also know about the people that turned the fight down.
Yeah.
So not you don't get you don't get credit for it. But that's what I just said. You don't get credit for it, but they still acknowledge that as a real factor, and that's why they fuck with them.
Right.
I agree with that to a degree. Like I agree with so sometimes sparring doesn't matter, but I believe that you get good work with certain sparring partners, and Boots has been in with top quality sparring partners. Listen, when I start interviewing younger prospects coming up, the first thing I look is to see who they fought in the amateurs, and then I look and see who actually they've been in the ring with, and I always relate to a guy that's a professional now, and then the guy that I'm pretty much part of the team, and that's Keith Cologne. Like Keith Cologne has gotten good work. Now, yeah, he's fought 10 guys nobody knows of, but he's shared the ring with Shushu. He shared the ring with Cool Boy. He shared the ring with Hitchens. And I could go on and on. So you got to give him credit, because he's learning from some of the best guys who are world champions now. So I absolutely agree with that.
Iron sharpen on.
So let me
but in the perspective of a pro, right? It doesn't mean that it's still just practice.
All right, well, let me fix this sparring thing because everyone's taking what I said out of context. This is what I'm saying.
Hey, yo, how you gonna say the perspective of a pro when you're not a pro?
No, I'm saying like a fighter. Okay. If sparring means something, right? Then Kevin Johnson's on the pound list. Then we need to give Shakur Stevenson, who spars every single person, like he should be a pound number 1. Like what are we talking about?
He's number 3, any number
3.
It's literally just practice. You go to the gym, you practice.
Any number 3.
So what I was saying was,
hold on, I'm gonna let Ill Will go, and then we're gonna get Thomas in here. Go ahead, Ill Will.
I just want to clear up the sparring thing that I was saying, basically. So, like, if Boots is using Conwell to train for somebody else, Conwell is actually learning Boots because he's fighting Boots. You know what I'm saying? So, if anybody knows a blueprint on Boots, it would be Conwell because he did so many rounds with him. So, to put in, like, what I was basically saying is for him to know who Boots is and still not want to take the fight 2 times tells you that Conwell really doesn't want to fuck with Boots. He would have took the opportunity. He's been sitting in the top 10 at 154 for how long waiting for an opportunity? And Golden Boy just kept throwing his ass to the side.
And he was the so-called boogeyman at one point in time.
Yeah. Well, you know how Golden Boy is, you know?
I'm gonna say,
they only look out for the Mexicans. They ain't got time for you. So.
I think they can negotiate more.
It's on Thomas. What's up, Thomas?
Oh, it's on me? Shoot, what's up with everybody? Hey, let me first start off by saying I like the twerking icon. The logo was dancing out there in a minute. Shout out to everybody going and tip the performance because it's thanging. And got the hand up too. Might as well go on and throw some dollars at it. Shout out to the fight though, man. I'm glad we get in the fight. For all the numerous narratives that have been generated because of this fight. Just know that when my man Ill Will said ain't nobody lining up to get in the ring with this Mickey Freaky, that is absolutely spot on. We had people going to court to get out of the ring and out of a fight opportunity with him. Got other people speaking on him in the third person, just trying to get away from him. But now because ain't nobody talking about him. I guess coming back trying to speak some dirt on his name, but nobody really trying to get there. But we got Xander up in there by hook or crook. He in the ring, and we gonna get a promotion. We gonna get a production deal out of this. And all it took was him to go possibly 12 rounds with him. So we get to see if Xander is what they say he is, if Boots is what they say he is. But it's amazing. The people who look like the real deal, the real McCoy, always got to be the ones to prove themselves when they are affiliated with a certain side of the street. And that's just the mind-boggling thing. Because so far, the people who were the genuine article didn't look as stellar as he's looked in his career, in his short career. Well, I ain't even short. He's been in there for 30-something plus fights. And it's all types of stuff to we don't know or we not sure. Well, come the 27th, when that fight's all said and done with, hope you niggas packed your emergency packages, because the tsunami, the hurricane, or the typhoon, whichever one is going to be, is going to hit the coastline over there in Puerto Rico, shake some stuff up. And then after that, will he get his dap, or will he just be ordinary people like John Legend?
All right. Let me let me ask the panel a question. What about the experience? Do you think what because I be hearing people skipping over this a lot of times. Like how does an experience factor into this fight?
None of that shit matters if you're going against Boots.
Yeah, I don't
experience matters, bruh. And that's
no,
my
it don't.
point.
Going against
Boots has more experience.
Yeah, Boots is the more experienced fighter. That's my point. Boots.
No, I'm saying he going
fighter.
against Boots. So even if he had 20 years of experience, he's still gonna be eating through a straw after this fight.
I mean, experience factor for me, like, I mean, I'm not going to sleep on Zayas. I mean, dude was 16 years old. He was like, you know, written as like, you know, the next top fighter. Got signed to Top Rank. Like, since he was 16 years old, he's been sparring a fleet of top ranked fighters. So, I mean, I'm sure he's seen a lot of good work in the gyms. So, I mean, I'm sure he has a good amount of experience. But at the end of the day, what person on Top Rank can do 30 different styles in one fight? Like he was talking in the you know, in that face-off thing, talking about I can make the adjustments and this and that, but it's like, so what happens when you adjust to this and then Boots decides, hey, you know what, I'm going to switch to lefty and then I'm just going to angle this way and I'm going to rhythm bait you into this, and then when you catch on to that, I'm just going to catch you off like a lateral movement, then I'm just going to throw the lateral movement away, and then I'm just going to switch back to left-handed, then I'm going to start angling out this way and stepping over this way, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so every time you go to make an adjustment, he's just going to show you a different bag that you've never seen before. Like,
and he got flaws that he can't clean up.
If he had all these
Damn, that's crazy.
Why can't he do adjustments with Karen then? He didn't do it.
Well, why would you do adjustments against a fighter that's not a threat? And why would you give someone? Because why are you showing your bag to someone?
Hold on. Hey yo, when you say adjustments, are you talking about the first one or the second one?
He didn't make no adjustments for both fights. What are we talking about?
Hey yo, the first fight he won 12-0, so he don't need to make adjustments. He won 12-0.
He cut the ring off.
He won 12-0. How do he need to make an adjustment to that fight?
Okay, so let me clarify.
That's kind of like how Devin Haney ran around for 12 rounds and didn't make no adjustments.
But Devin Haney didn't win 12 rounds though. This is the whole point. Like you praise Devin Haney for running, but he didn't win 12 rounds. Boots literally won 12 out of 12 rounds. What adjustments needs to be made for that fight?
All right, so that's just say. All right, so Boots makes an adjustment.
Hold on, let Boxing Hacker answer. Boxing Hacker, what
adjustment?
I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna let Will finish. What adjustment did he have to make in order to win 12-0 still?
Yeah, 12-0 is good, right? But for instance, if he's the person that makes all these adjustments, he could have found a way to cut the ring off, right? Because Karen moved all 12 rounds.
He won all of them.
Huh? Yeah.
He won all of them.
He won, right? Because Karen wasn't putting any output out there. The second fight.
So what adjustment did he need to make?
To be honest, the person who made
500.
He needed to make
he wasn't no output.
He couldn't cut off the ring. So why didn't he make the adjustment to cut off the ring?
He needed to make the adjustment for what? He was winning the rounds.
I'm saying, like, if you're saying like this guy makes a lot of adjustments, we didn't really see when the opportunity.
What did he need to adjust if he were winning the rounds.
Well,
Like, it don't make no sense. You were saying you was winning, but you
Well,
should have
I
made
don't
an
think he
does.
adjustment.
understands that. Like, you make adjustments to win, to answer
Well,
something.
even Boost. Wait. Even Boost was a little frustrated in that fight. You guys realize
He
that,
was
right?
frustrated
I'm
because the
not,
dude
I'm
ran
not
from him.
bugging. I watched the fight. Boost is also
He's frustrated because he's on a tank. He's on a tank card trying to show everybody who he is.
right, and
finally
he was
gets a
trying to get
shot,
close to
and the
When the
dude's
guy
running for
running.
his life.
His plan.
So-
So his plan and Devin's plan were different. Devin's plan was actually to move around the ring. That was Devin's plan. He wanted to stop
So
Karen.
his
Wait,
so
he
his
wanted to
plan
stop
was to
Karen.
run
Hold
around
on,
the
hold
ring
on.
and lose.
Hold on. He wanted to stop
12
Karen.
rounds
Remember
out of
that.
12 rounds.
But he couldn't make the adjustment. Wait,
That's
he
his
couldn't
plan.
make the adjustment to stop him. So he
So
didn't
why
make the
Devin
adjustment
couldn't
to
make the adjustment to stop Brian Norman?
Huh?
Why Devin didn't make the adjustment to
That
stop
wasn't his
Brian
fight
Norman?
plan. Like
did wanna
Boost
stop him.
Boost was obviously Boost was obviously annoyed in the fight. Like,
But
I
he
don't know,
won
y'all
every
watched it.
round.
trying to
He was
So
very
are
fight.
annoyed.
you saying? So are you
So I'm
saying
saying
because
if
he didn't
if
knock
he's
him
somebody who
out,
always
he
makes
needs to? He don't know how to. He don't make adjustments, even
I'm
though he
just saying
won
if
every
he's somebody
round.
who makes adjustments, he will cut the ring off. He will
Go
find a
ahead,
way to
Ill Will.
stop
What
that
you got to
movement.
say?
He will
So
find an
number one,
adjustment.
Karen was cutting the ring off against Karen. It's just that Karen would either fold up and jump out of the corner when he
Or hold.
went to throw a punch, or he would hold him and take the punch and jump in and grab him and then run across the ring.
And what
So
was
he
the-
did
what-
cut the ring off.
Let
If
me
you were
ask
going to
you a
say
question.
anything, if you were going to say anything about Boots, since you don't have an idea of any IQ of boxing, what Boots messed up with is instead of throwing power punches in the corner, he should have threw an abundance of punches in the corner and to disguise his power punches.
So that's your great plan, right? So let me ask you a question. What was Boots' greatest
So
criticism?
now
Hold on,
let me
hold on.
ask you this.
Answer
No,
his
because I'm in
question.
the middle of still
Riddle
talking
me
because I'm
this,
going to break
Xander.
it down on what you
Hacker,
already
it's his
said.
turn.
Give me
Mike
a
Hacker,
second,
it's his
bro.
turn.
So
Damn.
now, as I was saying, you only make adjustments to what is coming at you. So nothing's coming at him. Like he threw 500 jabs at Boots and landed 5. Like what adjustments needs to be made?
Let me ask
So
you a
number
question.
2 with the Stanionis fight. Or with the Karen fight, right? So the Karen fight in the second one. Say he does say, all right, I'm gonna make an adjustment and knock this dude out in 4 rounds. He knocks him out in 4 rounds. Does Eddie Hearn get that phone call from Stanionis' people in the 7th round saying, hey, make that fight?
Sure, why not?
Oh, okay.
So let me ask you a question. So yeah, you can't just throw out a magical hypothetical like that. Listen, let me ask
You
you a
thought a
question.
magical
It's not a magical
Hold on, let me ask you-
hypothetical. They
After
called
the
him in the
first
8th
fight-
round.
Hold on,
At
hold on.
that, did
I have a
Karen
question
not
for this
hug
guy
Boots
right
for
here.
6 rounds
I have
straight and
one
lose a
question
point?
for this guy right here. After the first fight, what was the main criticism that the boxing pundit said about that fight?
Who cares? Because they not boxers.
Hold
Let me
on.
go
They not
next,
boxers. They
I'm asking
casuals.
one
They just
question.
saying shit.
All I'm asking is one question, please. Congregation, what was the main criticism Boost Ennis got for that one fight? The first one.
They said he didn't cut the ring off, but he obviously did.
Oh,
He just did
what I
it wrong in
just
the
said.
corner.
But
can you say it again?
anybody who
So
actually
it
knows
makes it a
boxing know he
fact.
did.
I
cut
listen
the
to
ring
those
off.
Mike
commentators all
Hacker,
the
though,
time.
but he
Wait.
won every
They didn't
round.
say
Yeah, hold
he
on.
didn't
You can't
any
be
plan in
a
the corner.
win is a boxing hacker. You a win is a win type dude, bro. You're a
Hold on.
win is a win type
I'm-
You
dude.
got
This
to be
ain't your
if
argument.
you
This
like
ain't your
Haney.
argument.
Hey, Tuesday.
This ain't your
Hey,
argument. You
a
a
win is a
win is a
win.
win.
I'm
Okay, so
asking this
then what you
question.
talking about?
He
He
told
won
me
every
Boost had
round, and
30
you talking about he
styles.
ain't make
Hold
adjustments.
on.
What are you
He
talking
told me
about?
Boost had 30 styles. I'm asking, where was the 30 then? Where was the 30? Why did he get that?
Where was the
criticism?
30?
Yeah, you say he had 30 styles. If you do this,
No, what
you're
happened
gonna do
was
that.
you were
What
listening to
happened?
what I
You
said to
made
be
them.
defensive instead of
Let-
listening to what I actually
let's be
said.
hon-
What
let's
I
be honest
was,
about one thing.
what I already
The
said earlier was
Yeah.
Boots doesn't show anything unless he has to. He can make plenty of
That's not what you
adjustments,
said,
but
brother.
why
but
would he
okay.
make adjustments if he's winning a fight?
That's not what you said. You said Boost had 30
No,
stand.
that isn't. No, that
That's
is
what
what I
he
said.
said.
What I said was you don't show your toolbox unless you need to.
I don't know since when boxing had 30 styles, but you
Hey,
said
yo, he just
had
like to
30
argue. Yo, don't
styles of boxing.
pay him no
But
mind.
hold on. The person
So
who
what
actually
I
made-
said,
why would I hold on, yo?
I mean, don't
You're
talk
not
over the
listening, you just
people. I
gabbing.
mean, if you're asking me a question, answer me the question and then listen, dude.
All right, go
Did
ahead,
I
go ahead.
not say? Did I not say? And does every boxer in the world say, why would I give somebody tape? You want to see what I got? You got to pull it out of me. I'm not just going to show you stuff.
No, you didn't say that.
Why would you
He
give
did-
away
hey,
free
yo,
tape?
he
I
did,
definitely
yo.
said it
Hey,
100%.
yo, he said
You
he
just
said
don't
he had
listen.
to
You're looking to
adjust.
argue.
Hey, yo, he
My
said
God,
he
you
had to
don't
adjust
say that.
because nothing was
But
coming
hold on.
back. That's
Let me
literally
ask
what
you,
he said.
the person who made the most adjustments
Verbatim.
in those two fights was actually Karen. Karen, if you
Here we
watch
go.
both fights, Karen actually made the most adjustments.
Karen
You know
hugged
why?
him for 5
Karen
rounds,
fought-
bro.
Karen
What
fought a
adjustment is
completely
hugging?
different- Hold on, Karen fought a completely different fight the second fight than he did the first fight.
Well, he didn't run.
That was completely different because
Oh
that's all he did the first fight. So that was complete. So the person who actually
So
made the
he went
adjustment
from running
and
the
threw
first
Boots
fight
out
to
now
hugging the
Russ
second
can.
fight.
Just
He don't.
keep that in mind.
Hey yo, he don't watch boxing, yo. Don't pay him
You
no
sound
mind.
ridiculous right now.
Am I lying? Wait.
Yes, you are lying.
Hold on. Am I lying? So I find
Yes, you are lying.
different.
Hey yo, now,
That
hey,
makes
now
it
listen.
harder
Hey yo,
for you.
if y'all
Booker
go
actually lost
to
some
hey
rounds
yo,
that fight. Hope y'all know that.
if you go to
right,
YSM, hold on 1 second. Hey yo, if you go to YSM, if you go to his page, the main video he got up there is Boots talking about his last fight with Lima, and he was explaining how he adjusted on the fly. He threw the uppercut and he barely missed it. It got halfway blocked. So he switched to the other side. When he switched to the other side, when he threw the uppercut this time, it landed, and that's how he got his first knockdown. And he beat the shit out the dude ever since. That took all of what? The fight only lasted less than 2 minutes. So he did all of that real fast. Like that's how his comprehension is when it comes to boxing.
And your 154
So he literally
came
making
bro,
adjustments.
out of nowhere. You seem like you came here all for business, man.
Yeah, I had to let him know I'm not playing. You know, my pop was like, don't play. So that's what I was on. And had to make a statement. If it would have went longer than what it went, 6 rounds, 5 rounds, 12 rounds, I had something to say. I can't
You
say
said that like the minute mark.
I got him out of the first round. I caught everybody up. You know what I'm saying? This is the ball in their court. You know, I did my part.
As far as the shot goes, what did you see? You seemed like I expected him to come out a little hot and heavy, pause, but he hot and heavy's crazy. That's why.
I'm scared.
Y'all better check his ID.
But he was real patient. What did you see to let you know?
Yeah, when he came out, I thought he was going to bring a little pressure. That's why I was moving a little bit to see what he was going to do. But then I'm like, I think he wasn't really coming forward, so I'm like, let me switch it.
Let me get some of that.
Go ahead, get out of there.
I'm translating. Let me get some of that. Then leave.
Yeah, I just switched it. I'm like, let me get him out of here.
Yeah, let me take what I need and get him out of there.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong?
I'm translating. I'm translating. Hood terminology.
Yo, as far as the shot goes, did you know that would be the shot to do it?
I kept saying it all week. Like, it's gonna be an uppercut.
I knew I was gonna take that.
I knew it was gonna be an uppercut from the videos that we watched because he fought him with the left hand. So my whole thing was like, he's gonna catch him with an uppercut. If you ain't peep, when I was right-handed in the first round, he threw a left hand. I kind of like I coordinated with him. I just missed it with the right uppercut when I was threw the left hand. So I was like,
Damn. And just like that, he made an adjustment. Like, oh, I almost caught him with the right. Let me switch it. Bow.
You didn't hear what he said. He said when I fight him in the first round, like the shit went past the first round.
Hey, let me say this though. When you breaking a fight down though, I would say look at it like this, especially you two, Cent, because you got a son that's boxing. If you was training your son to fight Boots, what would you do? What would you take away? What do you see that you could take away from him? And I think if you look at it like that, you will see a few things. That don't mean Xander could take advantage of it, but what I'm saying, you might see some things that you could take advantage of if you look at it from that angle. Most fighters got some flaw. You know what I'm saying? For me, when I was breaking down Boots fight sometime, because he was the bigger guy at 147, he would pull straight back without his hands up, with his head straight in the air. That's a flaw. Are you going to bring that into the 154 fight with a bigger, maybe a little bit taller guy, maybe a little bit longer reach? I don't know. Like y'all say, y'all can see Xander don't get his head off the line. So that's his flaw. You see what I'm saying? For me, when I watch Boots train, right, I want y'all to go look at him train after I say this. He stoops down with his head leaning a little bit forward. And I know he's doing that to gain leverage on his shot. So he got good power on his shot. But his defense is simply turning his head while he down on the inside. I think an experienced guy could take advantage of that. I'm not saying that Xander could, but I do think an experienced guy, you're not going to get away with that. You're not going to get away with that. I don't think you that slick against an experienced guy. His defense just a little shaky, but he giving up defense to land power.
Yeah.
So it's a give and take.
I'm not saying you wrong. I'm just saying this is how you got to look at it. Because he is so young and athletic, he taking like, for example, Hey, yo, I let go a little bit of my defense so I can get my offense off. His defense is not bad. He got one of the highest defensive ratings in the division he's in. The thing is, you can't capitalize because if you think you can, I'm athletic enough to get away with it. Like a prime example, Roy Jones. Did he put himself in bad positions a lot doing the things the antics that he did? Yeah, but were they able to capitalize? Fuck no. That motherfucker is like the Matrix.
Roy was
That's
extremely
true.
athletic.
That's true.
Roy made a
That's
lot
true.
of mistakes in the ring. It was just that he was extremely athletic. Once that athleticism went, then he started getting caught up with. You know what I'm saying? With
Yeah.
Boots, I think a little bit with Boots is that I think he believes his chin is really that good because
No, his chin is that good.
let me finish. He's got caught with some good shots and he's taking them well. Also, I always think of the Thomas Delorme fight. He washed Delorme, but Delorme hit him flush twice, and Delorme can punch. You know what I'm saying? If you watch, he caught him 2 times flush straight on in the face, and he took it like nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's a little bit of that as well when it comes to Boots. And listen, he's young enough to get away with it now, but I also think he's experienced enough to actually,
change it.
do that when moving on. Like Roy and him is too different. Like Roy did a lot of things incorrectly in the ring, bro. It's just that he was just so far athletic than his opponents. It was ridiculous. Like he got away with it. I think Boots is just more experienced. That's why I'm saying, like,
but somebody got to make him change.
He comes from an athletic family, like, and he's obviously the most athletic out of all of them.
Prince Nassim did a lot of things like that too until he follows a world.
But he not Boots. Is a difference.
Yeah, but Roy Jones not Boots either. So what are you talking about?
Exactly my point.
So what are you saying? Like, the thing
You also got to think with the Delorme punch, he didn't have legs.
But what happens when it's another world beater in the ring? That's the question.
But look, you said Thomas Delorme. Hey, yo, the fight that you need to look at to see if Boots got a chin, the Van Hayden fight. Van Hayden got his shit split, and Boots didn't even break a sweat down there.
Okay, I gotta look at that. I don't recall that. I just remember the Delorme
No,
fight.
that was a no contest. That was a no contest.
Okay.
But look at what hit his shit and split his shit. It wasn't like he got his shit split from like really. It really was Boots' face that split that man's forehead open. If you look at the shit again, so that lets you know like what kind of chin he got, and that's a headbutt. So imagine like a regular punch, just a regular punch.
A purposely placed headbutt.
Yeah, he definitely did it on purpose. He wanted to get the fuck out the fight, which he did. No contest.
Yep.
But as you can see, Boots has power. But the thing is, because he had power, he is also used to power. He even said it, hey, yo, the hardest puncher that I face is my brother. His brother, who will be, his brother probably been punching him since he was like fucking 5 outside the ring. And he used to that shit. So he used to everybody else.
Yeah. Listen, his brother couldn't take a punch. If it's Derek lost to my boy from the Bronx.
No, not Derek. Farad.
Farad. Okay.
Hey, yo, Derek got the speed.
Yeah.
And he said, who got one of the fastest hands? He said, my brother. And then he's talking about Derek. Pooh.
Yeah. Because Derek lost to Derek was undefeated. He had 1 draw when he fought my boy. My boy wasn't really anything special, but he could punch. Alan Conyers, he's from the Bronx, Puerto Rican dude.
The problem with Pooh and his the problem with Pooh later on in his career is it took too long for him to get where he was trying to go, and he gave up and started partying and missing weight and draining down like right before fights. And for all same thing, he started partying. That's why Boots said in the thing with that ring interview thing,
girls.
or whatever. Like he was like, my watching my brothers told me to keep my ass in line and stay in the gym because he watched his brothers lose everything when they were in the top 3. Like they finally got there and they gave up on waiting to get there.
Salute.
So I mean, but yeah, Farah could punch, man. Farah he could still punch hard as shit.
Now again, if he can punch hard as shit, and this is your brother who punching you outside the ring, no headgear, no nothing, and that's what you grew up on, what the fuck is these regular people gonna do? You feel what I'm saying? They in my weight class. My brother is my big brother. He's out of my weight class, and he punches like a fucking mule. So he can take most of these goddamn punches. So I don't have nothing to worry about when it comes to a chin. That's probably one of his number one attributes, honestly. It's just nobody knows that. They never seen him.
Hey, but you don't be.
Hey, I
You
don't
don't.
know
You,
if y'all
hey,
watching the press conference, but it's on. I wish I could share it.
Hey, you don't beat a power puncher though by out punching him.
You next, Ray.
Achilles heel to a power puncher is the boxer. Xander gonna have to go in there and figure out how to outbox Boots, not really outpower him. He gotta outbox him.
Boots,
I just don't know if he can do that for 12 rounds. I don't think he can keep it up for 12 rounds.
Boots is a boxer. He has power, but he's a boxer first.
He's a boxer puncher.
He's a boxer puncher, yo. He has the skills. He got more skills than Xander when it comes to boxing.
Yeah.
Like he is that good at boxing. It's just the fact
but Boots gonna try to show out, man. He's looking to take him out. He's looking to take him out.
His power is just naturally strong. That's really what it is.
I think Boots
so I'm not gonna say he a boxer puncher. I'm just say he a regular boxer, just with power.
I wonder if Centennial's going to have Xander go to the body more than like when Xander first started, because when Xander used to go to the body a lot. I wonder if that's one of the game plans they're going to try to go with. And Boots is pretty good in the inside too. It's like it sucks. It sucks because I'm rooting for Xander and I just can't see no flaws and it's fucking frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Because Boots is pretty good in the inside too. You know what I'm saying? But I just wonder what Centennial's going to do.
3 rounds, yo. Like I'm not even bullshitting. 3 rounds or less, yo.
Man, I heard some crazy.
So
shit
I was
up
watching.
Listen,
when I be watching Xander's training videos, it comes off to me like he's trying to take Karen's blueprint. Like,
yeah,
you see him do. You see him do a lot of. He's doing like a lot of hip bursts.
Yeah,
you know, like he's trying to work on turns and, you know, like it seems like he's trying to turn them, like his pivots, his turns, his shifts, like he's trying to work all inside movements. So it kind of tells me like he's trying to take that Karen thing and run with it.
Listen,
Let me let
Ray get there. Hold on. Let me shout out to everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming up today. Too Rich, Ill Will, TV. Thank you for stopping by. Boxing Hacker, Dr. Carbon, Thomas Hill. Thank everybody for coming by today with the live review and just kicking it. What's up, Ray? What you got for the show?
Man, all this blasphemy, man. They act like Boots is not the chosen one. Like, what's wrong with these people? All this, he got, he do too many mistakes and he can't do this and he can't do that. Listen, Boots is the chosen one, y'all. He can't do no wrong. I'm telling you, he gonna wash Xander. He gonna put Xander under the sink, and then he gonna put him in some water, add some soap, and wring him out, hang him up to dry. I'm letting y'all know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? 2 Cent, they out here bugging.
Exactly. I'm gonna clip that, Ray. I like that.
All right. Matter of fact, just use it. You ain't gotta say nothing else. Just use it.
Yeah. But for real though, it's gonna be a good fight. We gonna see what's up.
It should be. You know what I mean, Queen? It should be. You know what I mean? And I like the logo too. I ain't gonna front. I wanted to comment on that. I was like, yo, that's sweet. I like the little the clip art 3D motion. That's pretty dope.
Oh, I appreciate it. I'm glad you like it. Just trying to upgrade, you know what I'm saying?
Got you. I got you. Yeah. Don't let Frequent get to you. He your biggest fan. I talk to him all the time. Don't worry. He just be trolling. He just be trolling. Ain't nobody worried about Frequent.
Tell Frequent to read a book.
He do. He's smart as shit. He just be trolling y'all.
I know he gotta be playing. That's why people be mad at Frequent, because they know you bullshitting Frequent. You're not fooling nobody, him or Boxing Hacker. We know y'all bullshitting.
A Boxing Hacker is different. Boxing Hacker, a computer guy.
Nah, he be bullshitting too.
Oh, that's what it is? Okay, I don't know. I haven't talked to Boxing Hacker off the screen, so I can't judge him.
All right, Ray, thanks for coming
All
up.
right, no doubt.
Shout out to everybody that joined me today for the Xander versus Zayas Boots ENNIS face-off live review. Y'all support the channel, because they probably gonna demonetize me. The Zone don't let you play nothing on your, you know what I'm saying? They don't let you play nothing. A 3-second clip, nothing. So if you're watching the replay, hit the heart with the $. I've been on here for about 2 hours today. Join me again live tomorrow. 2 Cents Ladies Night, women's only panel, fellas call in show. And listen, if you don't want your host all in the videos, cussing you out, timing you out the chat, leaving you in the background, muting you when you're trying to talk, come on over to 2 Cents Boxing, where we talk everything boxing and everybody's entitled to their own opinion.